Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Factorio, baby, yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about this. I was just playing Songs of Six, and I needed something a little more actiony today, and this checks the boxes. Good day, Nedved. Good day, Kuna. Holy cow, everyone's already here. And to hydrate and stretch to start the game. Oh my god. Yes. Hello. This is Factorio. Welcome, welcome. Let's talk a little bit about this. I just recently finished a mod called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. It is updated and uploaded to YouTube. It is there. It is ready to go check out. That series is done. My general rule of thumb, good day, Uxie. My rule of thumb is I do not want to post stuff on YouTube unless it's complete, right? So there's been times where like I'll release 10 episodes of a thing and there'll be a gap and then another 10, but it's complete. I'm really trying to make sure that happens. That's kind of like my credo. I don't like to play a game for 2 days and be like, I love this game. Oh my god, lighters in the air, doing the thing. And then it's like, I don't like this game anymore because I'm very mentally temperamental. Not angry, just like the things that fascinate me are not the same thing every day, so. Dotalo, welcome. Uxie, welcome. Nedved, welcome. Kuna, welcome. I think I've welcomed everybody. I'm not sure. So, we're going to be playing another similar one like this. It's very akin to Warptorio and Warp Drive Machine, but this is called Dimension Warp. And during every time I do one of these, someone always asks in the YouTube comments, give me the mod list, give me the mod list. I'm like, if you go to the first video, I swear to goodness in the first like 5 minutes we talk it out. So I'm going to show you how I build a pack, I guess. So this is base with the expansion. The mod we're looking at allows for the expansion. Good day, LG. So what we're going to do is Dimension Warp. Dimension Warp. So, build your base, defend it from the locals, and get back to your home. Novice, a remake of the Great Warptorio 2. This is a remake, not an update. This is different. There have been some other ones that have been reduxed or whatever. But this is a complete rebuild. Now, this is Dimensional Warp LV version. Not too sure what LV means, but we're going to go for this one. We're going to install it. It's also going to install its dependencies. And there's some things that we can't have. So I'm going to go to manage. Oh, until I hit OK. These are all optional, actually. So I'm going to grab... Oh, how does it work? Do I do it like this? It's been a while since I've done this. We're going to add armored biters, cold biters, electrical flying enemies, which I'm not a fan of, explosive biters, which I'm also not a fan of, and toxic biters. Many of these are the bread and butter for all these Warp Drive, Warptorio, whatevers. That's kind of the idea. We've got that. So that's the foundational stuff. We've got all the optional. It'll show as installed when we've installed it. Now for quality of life stuff for me, what I like is I like Bottleneck. What Bottleneck does is it will show a little color dot as to what a machine is doing. If it's green, it's currently working. If it's yellow, it cannot output something. But it's just done, it's done making stuff. If it's red, it's not producing at all. I think that's kind of how that works. So I do enjoy that one. What I also like is something called Squeak Through. Squeak Through. What Squeak Through does is it minimizes the size of structures in relation to your character model. So if you have a string of pipes and you want to get on the other side, you're not removing a pipe, going to the other side and putting a pipe down. This allows you to just clip through the pipes. Very easy. I like it. There's a few other quality of life ones. There is Astromlem. I think I don't know if I spelled that right. I don't know if this is applicable, but I always add it. It changes the asteroid grabber sound effect with Yoshi's mlem. Mlem. I love it. This was made by Schmendrick is their name, but they also go by Lauren on Discord. So shout out to that. There's also the Swedish Chef mod. The Swedish Chef mod is also another one made for me. It changes the construction bot audio to sound like the Swedish Chef from the Muppets. So instead of mechanical grinding noises, borp, 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 and it's my favorite. Let's see, there's also ammo count. I I think it's what it's called. Yeah, so nearby ammo count's another one that I asked for. In playing games like this where you don't normally have like a big ammo bus, this shows numerically how much ammo's in each turret. So you can quickly look and see, hey, the whole thing. 130, holy crap, man, awesome. Shoutouts to Nedvid, holy dang. Nick Olay, welcome, friend. I'm feeling a lot better today. Feeling a lot better today, yeah. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell, my friend. So nearby fuel count works exactly the same as the ammo count, because I'm mildly compulsive. Muxton, holy crap, long time no see. I did shoutouts a couple of days ago. Hold on. You get one of these, friend. Hold on. Did I get it? Did I spell it? No, because of course I didn't, because I'm a dumbass. Hold on. We'll get you, friend. Hold on. I gotta run to the kitchen and turn on the gratitude faucet. Oh, Muxtrint, for God. There is no deity that can check my stupidity. Did I get it right that time? Hot jams. Okay. We raided Muxton, I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago now when we were doing Techopolis in Minecraft. And very grateful, very cool, very chill stream. It was great. If you like Minecraft, and I'll say it like this, even if you don't like Minecraft, like if Minecraft's not your jam, and it's not like, you know what, I don't care for Minecraft, go check out Muxton anyway. Find folk. Find some wonderful people here on the Twitches. You can do SO and use the @ to find anyone in chat. Oh god, that assumes I get the first letter right. Mooney, this is not... I appreciate the help, but there's no way I'm going to get that right. And I feel bad, because I'm never going to get that right. I'm just kidding, of course. I think we've shout out Mooney a couple of... Oh, we rated them, actually, yesterday? I cannot tell time. Mooney's also a wonderful streamer. It's always a chill, we're going to chat and have a good time. No real serious plans, whereas I keep doing... Yeah, this is a new overlay for Songs of Six. Welcome, Hat. Green Danger Note. Oh my god, everyone's here. The second I say Factorio, everyone shows up. Okay, I gotta finish building the pack. Let's start with that. So, it's gonna flip out. It's gonna enable all the stuff. Rated me yesterday. No problem. No need for thanks, because y'all is good people. If I raid somebody, it means like I've been... endorsing is like a strong word? I don't like to use like the word endorsing, but like if ever I've rated somebody like or spoke positively more than once, it's because they are good people and I truly believe that. I'm not getting no kickbacks for saying nice things. I say nice things on purpose with meaning. That's how that works. Also, Hat That Sat is a wonderful streamer as well. I know I shouted them out a bunch. Okay, I need to finish building the pack, folks. So, this is how I kind of do it. We start with the foundational mod, which is the... Oh, they use M. Ferrari's graphics pack. That's dope. M. Ferrari's the one who does Warp Drive Machine. Hat wonderful, really, John. I said what I said. Also, Uxie is also a very chill streamer. Uxie gets a thing. Okay, hold on. Mooney just taught me a thing. Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm dumb. It doesn't matter. Okay. We started with the foundation. Where are we in this thing? I forgot the name of the thing. It's in alphabetical order? Dimensional warp, there it is. Okay, so we start with dimensional warp. We build in the foundational optionals, so you see everything I've got here, and all the extra crap I want. So I want to make sure I got everything. They are updated, and they hurt like hell. You can't stick around in yellow ammo for too long. You get freaking slapped. And you don't even get dinner in a movie. You just like, I'm insulting your intelligence, sir. And I'm like, what? Slap. Alright. I guess we're here now. I'm double checking, making sure there's no conflicts. All the optionals are upped, and we're good to go. So Dimensional Warp, just another quick recap, works a lot like Warp Drive Machine and Warptorio. We get a platform. That platform we have to defend to the limit. That platform comes with us from place to place to place to place to place. This isn't like regular Factorio where we get to build a mega factory. So wish us luck. Wish me luck. See, the stream looks good. Everything looks good. Levels look good. Okay. New game. Free play. I'm not changing any settings. Ooh, what's this? Neo Novice? Like Novice, but not exactly. There's Vulcanus. There's Gleba. You have to say it that way. The same way I say BB, it's Gleba. I'm a heavyset guy, so it's kind of funny to say it that way. And Aquilo, of course. Of all the places, Aquilo. I'm not changing any of the options. I'm just seeing if there's anything else new, stylish. Volcanism? Hold on. Are there actual volcanoes on the volcano planet? Oh my god! Okay, it'll be fine. Hold on to your butts, kids. Oh. Your research is unstable. You are losing control. An explosion has shattered everything. Strange portals appeared. Radiations are hurting you, and the nearby biters are swarming, drawn by the blast. Escape now. How? How do I do that? Oh! Okay. You've arrived at a strange new place. Another dimension? This place feels familiar, like your own, but from its very early days. For now, it appears to be offline. The planet's offline? The dimension's offline? Okay. Paladin Shotgun, thank you, friend. How have you been? It has been a while to see you in this space. Okay, so in the upper left, we have a timer that we can possibly be here for any real time. Good stuff. Dimension is our first warp. The planet evolution will slowly increase as we play. When it comes down to it, the platform, you can't see it, but it is dumping out tons of pollution. That's why the evolution number is cranking up fast. Real fast. Let's get my stuff in order. It's been a while since I played quickly, so this is going to be a little bit of a treat for anyone who wants to laugh. Where's Stone? Okay. Let's see here. This is not my first rodeo for this kind of a game mode. It's one of my favorites. I absolutely love this kind of a game mode. It is frantic. It is spastic, and I don't really care to use the word spastic, but it does correctly call out what this is all about. Nothing there. Looking for rocks. Okay, there's some up there. Hand mining rocks is a big pain in the rump. There's these big sand rock or big coal rock chunks. Really important for us to get in there. Also, hit me up if anyone is needing me to tweak any of the audio or anything. I don't know if the audio's bad because I'm just going to talk over everything anyway. So let me know. Let me know if the audio's not great. Do something to hold on to your butts. It's probably recommended that you hang on to your rumps. Yeah. Just in case. In case of a collision, hang on to your rumps. It sounds well leveled. Thank you. It hangs on to you. Yeah. The thing is, mine's growing away from me. My butt. Because I'm not tubby. But as long as hat's not in VC, it sounds amazing. Oopsie. Scathing. Absolutely scathing, my guy. It's nice when you have a base, jump to new world, and pollution explodes. Yeah, that's exactly the format of how this works. Yeah, that's exactly how this is going to work. So we have a very limited time to actually hang out place to place to place to place. So we're going to want to move as quickly as we possibly can on everything. You can have that. I'm going to grab more stone. How long do you have to hold my butt? It's really hard to type in chat, hold my butt. That's fair. Your butt may vary. Your mileage may vary per butt. Oh. Cool. Explosive biters immediately. My favorite. My favorite. At least I show up. I was here before you. Oh, you too. Don't make me make you smooch and make up. I'll do it. I'll put a new channel point redemption thing. What do we got? Hydrate and stretch. I was here first. Have hat and ooksy smooch. There. I wouldn't do that, but there's something in the air, that's for sure. Okay, steam power's finished. I got a bunch of stone. Hopefully with some iron, I can actually start making more drills. Yoink. I think it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the jump. Yeah, each of these mods is a little different. So when I did Warp Drive Machine, you could warp right away. But the last update to Warptorio, it was the second you research red bottles, you have to leave. And like the game's trying to be a little mysterious about it. I totally get it. Like it's being a little, oh, the science matron is acting up. You gotta vacate the premises post haste. I wasn't paying attention after you said the. After you said the, I tuned out. Looks like stack sizes are increased. 200? I think stone only normally stacks to 50. So right now we're in a very severe material acquisition phase. Just get everything slapped together, get it stashed. We're not trying to build very sophisticated setups at all. There's stone right here. I can get a... Hello? You can finish that. Oh, I forgot something. Thank you. I just want to get as much raw material going as possible. We need to get our motors on science. How? Can't see. I was going to say, if they are mediums or bigger, like, I might want to leave a little sooner. I'd like to hang out if I can, but that's not going to happen. I get a lot of recommendations for a mod called Even Distribution. And I don't really like Even Distribution. It's a fine mod. Netflix and chill with the biters. If I can get a projector and just shoot it over there and keep them stupefied on Friends reruns, that would be frickin' dope. But I don't think they're gonna be okay with Chandler's antics. Oh, I miss Matthew Perry. Aw. He was a sweetie. Okay, we got iron, we got stone. I do want to see the evolution level real quick. We're at 0.25. Oh, I freaked out. I thought that was 25%. I'm like, crap, that's like medium biter territory. Small explosive. What is your hit point? 15. Ugh. Doesn't the pistol do like 6? 5. Okay, even one worse than I hoped. Yay! Sweet. Okay, just keep cranking that out. Okay, I do need to start working on some science. We need copper plate. We need that. Oh, let's take a look at some of the tech. Warp generator. Unlock new features in your dimensional lab. Unlocks new... Thank you. That... it's like reading documentation. It was like, if you enable this option, it'll give you the capacity to do new things. Cool. What are the new things? This is not helpful. Okay. Dimensional mining productivity, 10%. That's dope. Dimensional projectile damage, 20%. That's dope. Discover Productia. Oil smells everywhere. Assembly machines, automation, all the things you're used to see, but in another place. Oof. I think they would be more annoyed with Ross since Ross deals with dinosaur bones. Those things look enough to be biters. You know what? That's fair. I think people either feel Ross smeltus. Mining, smelting. It almost feels like a planet for dwarfs. Okay, so we're going to get some neat spin-offs of the primary 3, so that's cute. SMG would be cool. Yeah. Gonna be well till I can get there. I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you, Hat, that Ross is probably significantly more annoying. Not like his character as a person, but I think like the way he's portrayed is like just generally frustrated with life all the time. Well, that's not how it's supposed to work. Yeah. 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 Okay, that's gonna crank us some more coal. I'll take all these. Take all these. I'll put these. I don't have turret tech. And I really want a ton of iron to get this party started. Also just trying to keep an eye out on that mini-map there. We'll build the lab. There we go. We'll build the lab. I'll make a bunch of science. It's 100 red? The warp generator. I'm gonna assume that's what I gotta work to. Boo-ba-da-boo. My favorite. Thank you. Time for me to go work out, but it's fun hanging. Glad to catch your stream. Yeah, hey, enjoy your workout. Hey, stay hydrated, would you? Yeah, please, stay hydrated. Nothing stinks worse than trying to work out and being in the groove and then just your body going burr, 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 burr. So thank you very much, Muxton. Have a delightful day. Brit. Oh, I need lumber. Oh, but there are no trees. You're not trees. There's no trees on this map. How am I gonna make power poles? Yeah, these dead branches, sure. That's fine. No trees, yeah. The interesting thing is when you start the game, you get all the options. You get all the options and everything. And those options don't matter aside from the first load of the chunk. But because it threw us immediately into the thing, it doesn't matter. So like if you play Warptorio Warp Drive Machine, you're like, I want Novice to have no cliffs. Cool, you're gonna warp right away, and the generation rules are different, so it won't matter. It's kind of silly how that works. Okay. Since I want everything to be nice and close, the power generation is not a big deal if I lose it. What is a big deal if I lose it is the labs, because, oh, you stink. Are you serious? Are there any other trees? That's a tree. That's a tree. Goodbye. Getting a tree. This is so dumb. Probably the more unrealistic part is I'm working and living in New York. Well, they did live 3 to an apartment or whatever. So that part is plenty proper. I could believe that because it was 3 to a thing, I think. Power poles made out of biter bones. That would be better than what I have right now, which is nothing. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's talk tech. Automation first. Absolutely. Gun turrets next. Actually, I'm gonna change that up. I want turrets right away. Gonna hit the high seas. Sound good, Uxie? Does that mean you're going live? Going live? I'll give you a shout. So folks can find you. I sound like an old man every time. But so folks can find you. Folks can recognize and find you. All that. Right? Hit him with the dragons. You gotta hit him with the dragons. Okay. Literally 2 gun turrets will change our defensive everything here. So I want at least turrets. And that'll be... Yep, that'll be turrets and automation. So today I got a pain in my leg because of Achilles tendonitis. So just resting, trying to relax. Well, please relax, man. Yeah, absolutely. Health comes first. Health comes first for really reals. This is a little unsettling. The last time I played a mod like this, we got assaulted, like, immediately. There was not a lot of time for me to do much. And I do want at least 1 or 2 more turrets before I invest way more in... mining. There's that. Cool. Rachel didn't have a job for a long time, right? Phoebe played music like in a coffee. You know what? That's true. Oh, there's frozen biters here too? Get out of here. Neo novice. I get the gimmick now. Okay. All right. This is why we research turrets first. In an automation game, why did I research turrets first? Because... Actually, don't do that, because I'm gonna... start making all the gears. Gears are part of... There it is. And we're under attack. Yep, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Where? Oh, you butts. The second I get one turret, y'all are hosed. Yeah. Nope. Don't touch my stuff. Oh, hold on. I forgot a mod. This is what? Dimension Warp Live. There's a mod I forgot that I really like. It is called Auto Repair? Explore. If you have repair packs, if you have repair packs on your person and you pick up an item that is damaged, it'll automatically repair that item. It's not for free. You have to pay for it. I'm gonna look for it real quick. If I can't find it, I'll just go look into my old pack. They're not companion drones. They're not any kind of drones. Hold on. Let me go look it up. It is called Inventory Repair. Ah, I did pass it. Okay. Repairs damaged items in your inventory automatically over time with repair packs. So the way in which this works, like I said, is it's not for free. It's not like free items or free repairs. I have to pay the cost. But what drives me nuts is picking up a ton of half-broken items or whatever. This just repairs them so that way in your inventory it goes right back to one stack. So I love that mod. That's great. I like mods that increase or improve the normal quality of life experience and not like, here you go, here's infinite ores. And I'm like, well, I want to fight for it a little bit, right? I want to fight for, like, what is it? Oh, a massive energy cost? Okay, that's fine. At least it's costing me something. I don't want creative mode. Okay, did everything get kicked back? Looks like it did. Fantastique. Fantastique. Okay, let's get right back to it. Boop. One turret. One turret is all I need. It's gonna last us some good numbers. Touch my stuff! The RPG mod would be good. Yeah, that would also be a lot of fun. I try not to do it with the other overhaul mod like this because I kind of think it might make it a little unbalanced. Not necessarily bad. Like, that's not a bad thing, but I kind of want to keep the primary mod to whatever level of difficulty it expected, kind of a thing. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got good perimeter defense. I will want many, many more, but let's say 3 more and the rest ammo. Yep. Okay, next to research is SMG maybe? Oh, what's this? Oh, craft 100. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Dope. That's awesome. I want military. I don't have enough production capacity for stone yet. How about logistics? Repair packs are nice, but a lot of the stuff we're using to make is very little stone and iron. So to be absolutely honest, if I lose some stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Let's try something like that. What do you need? You need military. And what do you need? Mining. Okay, that all makes sense. Okay. Second turret. There's that. Now I can concentrate back to the thing. I've also recently completed a playthrough of Warp Drive Machine with Ben. Simply Ben. That was a lot of fun as well. It was neat because we both got our own ship. So same kind of premise, like you're warping from place to place. We both got our own ship. It was a lot of fun. Here, get out of here, ding dongs. Oh, I missed the other mod because it gave you faster mining, hand mining. Yeah. Shouldn't need really more than 2 to keep everything up to snuff. We got an ad break in about 30 seconds, folks. Please do me a favor. Get some water. Get some liquid beverage refreshment in ya. Get some human body type refreshment drink that you might like to have. And whoop. Yeah, now what? You first. Okay, you know what? That's fair. Cheers, y'all. Ah, thanks, friend. Ooh. Oh, it's so cold. That's excellent. Excellent. For red science, we need 2 things. We need gears and plates. Gears are something we need for turrets and assembly machines and just a ton of stuff. So just having something else make the gears for me saves me a ton of time. So now I can get this stuff cranked out a lot faster. I need another turret or 2 to go down below. I also need more drills. Man, I need lots of stuff. Don't do another lab right now. Cool. The ad break. I see you. Get that ding dong. Get that ding dong. Yep. 2 turrets does us all right. That was confusing for very little effort, or very little benefit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Armor. 2 more turrets. Actually, skip on all that. If I get more mining going on, that's more important. I have plenty of coal right now. That's good. I'm going to deploy another turret or 2, because this is getting a little heavier. Soon. Yeah, soon an assembler for ammo. I want to keep the ammo really, really tight in terms of production. The problem is ammo is very expensive in terms of iron cost. At this stage of the game, 4 iron per. Yeah, I should. But I'm not quite there yet. I have that. Yeah, I'm trying to keep... That's a really good point, though. Like, I want to keep real tight control of my stuff. Okay, we're looking good. What's the next research? 20 and 25. Okay. There's 20. There's 30. There's 25. So soon what I'd like to do... How much was stone? That happens. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get mining a little bit more rock. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. 4. And 1 less. I don't have any boxes. Yep, sorry, buddy. There is a mod that allows you to... 40. There is a mod that allows you to change the order of your hand queue. But, meh? Good day, Crank. How are you today, friend? I hope you and Anne slept well and are doing well. Having a good day today. Oh, good day today. Why do I see games friends are playing? It's like, I know a backlog, but must play that too. Well, we are in a wonderful age where quite a few gaming companies that got all their stuff dialed in, and this is definitely one of them. If ever you would like a guide in the world to Factorio, let me know. I'd be happy to chit-chat factory stuff. Now, for those that maybe this is the first time you're seeing Factorio, that could very well be a thing. This is very different from normal gameplay. So if you're looking like this and you're like, I just want to play Factorio and this is what I want to play, you can, but this is a mod that is driving all this. So just to set expectations, like if you played Timberborn, for example, and saw somebody playing with the mod and it was like, man, this is a lot more real-time strategy than I thought. And it's like, well, Timberborn is not really a real-time strategy. It's more of a city builder, survival kind of a... Well, survival, maybe? No, it's more of a city builder, I guess, is the real takeaway. There's that. Did I get walls? Not yet. Here's this. I do want to start building up walls for our base. So I'm trying to think a couple of steps ahead here. A couple of steps? A couple of steps ahead here. You can have that. You can start making the bricks at least. Okay, somebody got super spicy up here. I might need another turret or two up top. I'm amazed they have not attacked the power plant. I'm really amazed they have not went and tried to giggle that thing. Whoop, hook up. Fine. Working on logistics. Yeah, okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. 3 walls. Hooray. That's enough to do pretty much nothing. You got plenty. Yeah, walls are expensive. There's that. There's that. You can have this. I need another lab. I also would like better DACA. I'd also like more ammo. 5, 3, 10, 10. This is why I like the readout of 3 walls is way better than 0. You are correct, my friend. Don't touch my stuff. Don't. Hey. Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch me. Did you do Death World Extreme? Holy crud. No, this is normal. This is normal. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you're looking at this and you're like, that difficulty is a little rich for my blood. Well, it is, but it's for we're supposed to be leaving now. So whatever evolution is here, we shouldn't be here for very long. And then the evolution timer resets. So does the planet clock, and then it's like we start anew. Okay, do I have some walls? I have 5 walls. Hot dibbity giblets. Okay. So it's gonna be okay, I'm not placing a turret yet though. And pistol go away. You can have this. I can have this. You can have that. Logistics. Let's see here. What else is kind of critical for me to have? Heavy armor, meh. If I'm in a position where I'm relying on my armor, I'm dead anyway. Because of how banana pants this whole thing is. I want a little more ammo. Actually, we can start making reds. Auto magic. I don't need to do that anymore. Have that. Have that. I have played on a Marathon Death World before. Fun and engaging, but also kinda grindy. I don't know if I would record or stream it. Like, it was a fun, like, I wonder how that would work. And it works. But it's not, I wouldn't call it, like, my funnest way to play. I think if I was to choose, I would choose, like, a research costs 100 times more, and I have to build an elaborate train network or something. Something like that I think would be a little better. Okay, it's starting to get a little hot. So right now I might not be building a lot of things, but I am actively trying to just start stockpiling stuff. I would like more and more of those. I probably need to put more stuff in the generator. in Defia. Yeah, I'm really delighted they have not touched my power plant. Okay, it's still half full. We're good. Logistics research complete. Yep. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. It's getting a little pepper spicy. It's getting a little pepper spicy. It's getting a little pepper spicy. Yeah. It's one of those flavors. It's one of those flavor profiles that you eat like a chip or something. It's like, oh, careful, it's got a little spice to it. And you eat it and you're like, well, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Maybe I'm a spice person. Maybe I'm a spicy guy. Maybe I'm an enjoyer of the spice. And then like a minute later, you're like, oh, I'm not a spicy man. Oh, this is very hot. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. It's that kind of a thing. It's like you get here and you're like, there's not a lot of biters. I might vacation here on the summer times. And it's like, oh my god. There's enough. There's enough. There's enough. You're still chunking away. You're chunking away. Can I get another 5 would be great. And have this. I'm out of stuff, and that's fine. Ammo check. 556534. That's not enough, thanks. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, I did build another lab. Dang it, I did not need another lab, but that's okay. If I can keep all the biters really organized around here, that would be ideal. Yep, we're still in small territory, so this isn't that big of a deal. It's getting got. No! Don't, oh, because explosive biters. Yep. Alright. Don't touch my stuff! I need my stuff online so I can murder you better. Oh, I got a bunch of walls now. Okay. Electric mining. What's our next to-do? Mining productivity? Where's the bullet damage? What are you blocked behind? Oh, you're blocked behind actual physical projectile damage. Okay. I would like... No, radar? Yeesh. And let's just research lights, because it's cheap. I don't know what I want. I don't know what... I'm going to get it all eventually, right? That's the plan. We're going to get it all eventually, so it's not super duper critical as to what we get. It's still taking damage. Oh, hold on. There's one more thing we have to do. Factorio alerts. So one of the things that happened with Factorio 2.0 is you don't get alerted when a turret is engaged in combat. You get alerted when a turret is taking damage or a turret is out of ammo. Now, I understand why they did that. So you're not oversaturated with information. However, in this game mode, I need to know when combat is happening every single time. Because if a turret is taking damage, I've lost a front. I've literally lost like a side of my base, and I don't want that to happen. So I have to find the command. It is alerts enable type. Okay. Alerts enable. Okay. So now we get this. Turrets are engaged with the enemy. Even if I'm going to win the fight, I need to be told when there's combat. So that's a really, really important thing. Anytime I play Factorio with anybody, I'm like, we have to turn that alert on. Why? Because I don't want to die. After some tinkering, the generator sputters weakly to life, but a countdown appears. You smell pollution, sense danger. Stand the platform before it hits 0. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Yeah. Unless I have to leave. I'm losing stuff. Okay. Oh, it's just more... Okay, I'm gonna start packing up a little bit here. It's important that we understand hubris and don't take this as a, maybe I should just double down. Nope. Nope. I do want to stick around a little bit if I can, but I'm not going to deploy way more coal mining. Actually, we have enough coal. I'm going to pack up over here. Before I do any of that flim-flammery. Yep. Oh, I'll take that. Thanks. 11? What is this? Munitions for ants? Okay, combat detected. Yeah, I'm going to start packing up a little bit here. If the biters were smart, they would attack my power plant and then slowly isolate me out, but they're not doing that. And for that, I'm very happy. Walls. I got walls. I got walls. 28 walls. All the walls. You can have this. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get out of this burner miner phase. I'd like to see if I can slap together enough crap to get electric drills. Okay. Let's go finish building up the base a little bit here. We got ourselves a radar. I just need the one. I just need one radar. Now we are going to test something. This is where the tiles are. This is one off. This is completely off. Now, I wonder if we can do overlaps like that and that'll count. If it does, that buys me another tile. Yep, under attack. We're done with this. We're done with that. Danke. Okay, clear, clean, good. Things that make you go... That's what's going on here. Uh, 55. I want more ammo, thanks. I want more gears. Okay. Still holding strong. Yes, I'd like to start investing in a light armor, one radar. You do that? Thanks. Didn't reveal anything, and that's fine. Auto warp in 16 minutes. So in the upper left, we have the planet clock, the evolution. Auto warp means at that timer, when that is over, I am pulled out of this planet regardless if I want to or not. You are leaving now. We are leaving! The manual is how long it takes me to warp if I push the button and force a warp. So if I push it, I have to count to 10 seconds, or 10 seconds hits off, and then we're out of here. Now, this is actually a good start. While that's doing that, I'm going to start making circuits, which are also a real fundamental thing. If you don't know what to do in Factorio, and you're not sure what you should be making, like, end game, like, later down the track, so I'd be making turrets? Well, I'm okay with turrets right now, so I don't need more turrets. What I should be making, though, is gears, because that's needed for a lot of stuff, like I said. So that really helps out your handcrafting later, because a big chunk of what you're doing, you're just making requisite stuff. And we're out of power. We're out of little power. Yeah, the stack size increased here too. That's dope. I didn't put any money in the machine. Okay. Yeah, if I can get as much research done on the first planet as possible, that would be great. Our forces have engaged with the enemy. Oh, that's great. How long have they been dating? Aw. My turrets and the enemy forces look so cute together. Aw. That's not a ship I was planning for, but I'm delighted you made it work. Okay. Still doing all right. The enemy's not really coming at us full tilt. What do I have? 15 hot jams. Yes. I said I wasn't gonna double down. I'm a liar. Oh lordy, I am gonna be out of coal. I hope I don't need coal to run my magical space device. But this is gonna be really unfortunate. If it's gonna pull like a No Man's Sky on me, it's like, you're low on carbon. I'm gonna be like, no, and there weren't even any trees. That's what I gotta do next planet. Just tree up the joint. Go asking for money and demand tree fitty? Yeah. Get some. You can have that. You can have that. Just keep going. No. That's good enough. Okay, we got walls. We got a radar. We're about to have dimensional mining productivity, which is 10% more shenanigans per shenanigan. Especially at this stage of the game, 10% more is awesome, because if you take a look here, there's a lot of dead time in between the mining drill and the smelter. 10% more productivity means every 10 transactions, I get a free transaction, which means that's going to keep running a lot longer, a lot smoother. 12-minute check. It's fine, just keep that going. I would like more turrets. We're gonna go through a lot of turrets, so not a bad deal to do all our upfront production now. Could probably use another laboratory. DD, get out of my laboratory. Okay, I am soon to run out of fuel, which is fine. There's a ton of fuel sitting in these machines. 12-minute check. This is probably the longest I've ever stayed on the first planet. Like I said, in Warptorio 2, I got shoveled off really quickly. But we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Got hit with all the phone calls at once. Put them on the phone. I'll speak on your behalf. If you're not treating Green Danger real nice, you're gonna have to tussle with the muscle, and I'm the muscle. Right? You don't want none of that? I don't want to do that. I'm comfy in my chair. Be nice to Green Danger, know it all. That's it. That's all I had. Nick Olay, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm hyper focused in what's going on, so I do forget to just shut up and drink some water. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's good, thank you. We're looking really good. We're looking real good. Yeah, this is dope. Another lab. Okay. Awesome. Ooh, dang. Oh, they're attacking the walls? You butt clowns. No! No! My walls! Like attacking the one thing that doesn't have any pollution or combative effect? You dards. I don't have any more I don't... Yep, they ate the power. Alright, we're done here. I don't have any more trees. Like, I can't rebuild the power line. So we're packing up. We're done. Still, very good progress. For our first jump, very good progress. Turrets come down last. I would like repair packs because I'm gonna have a bunch of different broken crap. The thing that makes the different bunches of broken crap even worse is if you have different bunches of broken crap at different rarity, or what's it called? It's not called rarity. It's called quality. At different quality levels, you'll have this is a damaged uncommon, this is a damaged common, this is a damaged rare, and like that's 4 or 5 extra slots in your inventory you don't get to keep. They're just tussling with the walls. I don't care. Now, what I'm gonna do is to ensure I'm not defenseless. I'm gonna pack up about 80% of the turrets here, and then I'm gonna move down, deploy some more. Ooh, okay, I only got 3 turrets left. So they are still having a huff. Oh, it's just the one guy? Oh. Never mind. I thought there was like an army down here. Alright, I am going to collect these power lines. I try to stick to the small power lines as much as possible in my blueprints or everything, or anything, because they are cheap. They are very cheap. If you lose a bunch, it's not a big deal. Oh, they left the pump. That's cute. Oh, nice, I guess. What am I missing? 1 and 1. Cool. I'm going to set up some turrets here so I have something to come home to. We're still going to do our little experiment. Like that, hanging off the side. Each mod like this does this a little differently. Some stuff, that if it's hanging off, it's cut. It doesn't count. It's out of here. Some mods will play it that if it's on the platform at all, it counts. So, whoop. Yoink. Do I dare risk some more coal? I think I will dare risk some more coal. Okay, there's that. I just can't do anything with power. I have so many turrets. Awesome. No, we're looking good. We're looking good. I have 7 more minutes. Why not? Right? We need 3 more. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. I might lose all my Iron Empire right here, and that's okay. It's not. I mean, it's not okay, but I'm risking it. Actively taking a risk. I've played what was it? Was it Pirate Ship? There was another one like this that if you're like, hey, it's calmed down, guys, it's fine. Don't worry. It's all fine. We can set up our mining ops again. The game just says no and hits you with a newspaper. And that newspaper's a behemoth. And it's humbling at a minimum. All I'm doing right now is burning coal to make more coal. We're looking good. Yep. I could have hung around iron a bit more, but meh. 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 And nah. I am gonna get up and stretch. Holy butts. We've been on the first planet for an hour? No, that can't be right. 41 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I should probably put the pistol in the loadout, but I don't want... Well, actually, there's a couple of points about that. I might keep the pistol because in Pirate Ship you can sell the pistol for in-game money. They're called doubloons in that one because it's all piratey, right? Yar, 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 yar. So I'm going to keep the pistol because I might be able to sell it for money. Oh, that was... Yikes. You're getting a lot of coal, though. Also, everything stacks really nicely. Raw materials normally only stack to 50. Plates only normally stack to 100. So, like, my inventory is really, really light. This would be 12 slots right here, but it's only 3. So I'm not hurting for it too much. The other option is to put the pistol here, but that means it'll also take ammunition, right? I can't... Oh, well, that'll work. There. Now it won't accidentally take... And I don't plan on using the shotgun. There. Cool. The thing is, if I die, I don't want this to go into the primary slot, so I've specified I want the submachine gun there. Cannot insert pistol. Gun slots are full. Okay, well, I'll do it myself. I'm calling your bluff and raising you by your bluff. I don't think you know how this is gonna work. There's no gun slots. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, we got 4 minutes. At the 3-minute mark, I'm gonna pack up. I want to give myself plenty of time. Yep. I'll burn a little iron for some fuel. Yep. Because I'm hoping what happens is we'll get a boiler floor, and I'll be able to build our power plant inside of the base. I don't know if that's how that's going to work. I did not read the mod other than this is a rebuild of Warp Drive Machine or Warptorio, and I made it myself. So someone actually didn't copy the old thing and update it. They made it themselves, and they made it new. I don't know how different it's going to be. Having all these biters on the first planet is definitely a trip. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you that for a fat slice of nothing. Okay, remove. Get all this cleaned up. 3 minutes 11. That's 3. This will also be a really good check to see how long I need to actually pack up. 3 minutes is disgusting overtime. But this is a good idea for me to be like, okay, it takes about 40 seconds for me to pack up a small-sized base kind of a thing. Oh, attack. Cool. That worked. Okay, so 3 minutes was way too safe, and that's okay. And now we warp. Everything's packed. Go, 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 go! Go! Hey, alright. Feels like you know this planet. Okay, so we're on a new, quote-unquote, new planet. I'm gonna get power lines immediately. We're on a quote-unquote new planet. The planet's evolution has reset a bit, but same kind of thing applies. We have 20 minutes. We can manually warp earlier if we want, but that's kind of not a great way to play. We need as much time as possible on a surface. Do I only have 20 turrets? Seems not... Oh, that's probably right. Okay. There's a lot of good materials here. There you are. Wiggle the waggle. Just gotta wiggle the waggle. Iron, right away. Yep. We'll set up shop at iron. How much copper do I have? I have a fair amount of copper. That's a lot of red science. It's one copper plate per red science. However, it is 2 iron per red science, so just an emphasis of iron, and it might look like I have a lot, and I don't. Because we're also going to set up a lot of ammo manufacture and everything. Yeah. Okay. Now you might be like, hey John, why don't you just use even distribution? Even distribution, like I've said, is a beautiful mod, but it messes with my muscle memory too much. And I don't think I enjoy that as much as other people do. I don't think I care for it. Sometimes you have no water near the base and need to warp. Yep. If we had a bigger platform... Oh, we should look through the tech, because I haven't done that yet. Warp Generator 2 unlocks a new feature. Improve the dimension warp generator efficiency. Plus 10 minutes before auto warp. Okay, that gives us more time to hang around on a planet. That's cool. Dimensional steel axe increases your mining speed. Fantastic. I was hoping for something like that. Discover planet. Discover planet. Warp platform size. That's what I want. Yeah. Build for me is nice. Yeah, it's another thing that really messes with my muscle memory, though. It's a beautiful mod. Do not get me wrong. It's a beautiful mod. Create electrified ground to power all your structures without power poles in the different platforms. Does not cover the surface platform. Required to move power in between surfaces. Okay, that's fine. Mobile warp gate. Each level improves the energy flow between the platform and the mobile warp gate. Oh, dope. There are a lot of planets that I don't know if I want to tussle with. I mean, we will. It'll happen. Okay, I would like to aim for the platform size. What'll happen after the platform size is hopefully we'll get a new floor. Platform size 3. These games normally have different platforms, or what would be called, in Factorio speak, a different surface. A different surface is like, think of it like a basement. We can stash stuff in the basement, and that'll take care of that. So that way, if we lose our main platform, we have everything in the basement. That's kind of what I'm aiming at here. So what was it? That and then platform size? I think that's fair. Oh, we didn't check the thing. Yeah, see how it got gone? Yeah, so we can't overhang anything, which is unfortunate. Okay, there's that. I'm now going to come over here and we're going to start drilling all the coal we can coal. There's a lot of stone here as well, so that's awesome. I'm going to grab as much lumber as I can. Because, as you saw in the last world, just no lumber. No love, no lumber. We're going to use the drills and the mining bits as shielding for the turrets. You take the furnace... Oh, did I? Oh, crap. I wasn't even paying attention. Good call. Thank you. It is something that probably definitely happened, and I was super not paying attention. Thanks, friend. There's that. We're out. Cool. Now here is where I wouldn't mind to throw down a radar just to give me a quick look. I should have done this before, but that's okay. And this won't help. It got one tile. Whoop-de-doo. More gears. Always more gears. If you don't know what to make, more gears. Good day, Dotolo. Just finished up. Hi again, and hi everyone. Absolutely, friend. There we go. Get that going on. Okay, that's going to be thirsty for sure. As long as we don't have explosive biters, that'll all be fine. Explosive biters are a problem because of their explosive personalities, right? That's easy. Frost biters also have an explosion, but the explosion only deals damage to biologicals. So myself, trees, or I should say organics. Myself, trees, that kind of a thing. So we don't have to worry too much about frost biters. They hurt real bad. So it's not a tra-la-la, I don't care, but we just have to worry about them a lot less. Nope. Like it all lined up nice. Nope. Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, I put this kind of on the bleeding edge. Of course, I just said I like it lined up, and I didn't line it up. Tee-hee! I'm an idiot. That's fine. Time is really, really important here, so what you're going to find is me making probably some really basic mistakes and rolling with it. Me spending an extra 6 or 7 seconds correcting something that won't matter in another jump is a huge waste of time. 50. Okay, I would like a full stack, and I'm guessing a full stack is going to be 200 here. Honestly, that extra stack size is huge. Oh, oh, wait. I have turrets down there. It's fine. Totally fine. Super duper totally ultra fine. Oh, I'm out of pepper. Okay. Man, 100 seconds doesn't last as long as it used to, huh? Cool. 10% extra productivity. Awesome. I am gonna have to go down there and get that cleaned up in a tick. That's a lot of coal. Awesome. Okay, that'll keep us going for a while. Oh, you can have this. You. Yep. More turrets. Cool. Okay, there's repair pack. 20 is good. Right, you can't see anything because I didn't put a turret or a radar down there. Now what you'll be hearing is repair noises as if I'm repairing a thing, but it's stuff that's automatically being repaired in my inventory. That's what's up with that. Damage? There was some damage. Okay, well, let's make that not a recurring narrative, okay? Thanks, buddy. Thanks, friend. I would like more lumber. Love a lot more stone. Stone's a little out of my way. Not terribly so. Oh, I lost the box. I don't have any iron on me. Wooden? Wooden is fine. Yeah, nanobots are dope. They're really good. The thing is, for an overhaul mod like this, I want to preserve as much of the intent of the mod as possible. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I want to be really careful when I add mods to a game that I want it to enhance the quality of life experience and not completely change the difficulty. If you get what I'm saying? Like, nanobots are great. I love that mod. Yeah, just having construction robotics right out the jump, yeah. But if a lot of the difficulty of this mod pack is time constraint and human capability and human input kind of a thing, if you know what I mean, I didn't want to make it too easy. But you are correct. That mod is something special. So I don't know if you heard the whirring noises, but everything just kind of auto-fixed in my inventory. I'm gonna grab a little more of this action. You can get it, ding-dongs. That's all good. That's starting to fill nicely. Ooh, not enough iron. I'm already out. I'm already out. This is what I was saying. Like, it might look like I have like 1,000 iron on hand. No, I don't. No, I do not. I need more turrets. Cool. And because we're making gears. Cool. Okay, warp generator. Ah, yeah, bigger platform. That's what I want. I want a bigger platform so I can start stashing away stuff. The way I like to say this is a bit of a sugar stash, right? We're storing away calories for the winter, kind of a thing. So if I could throw a chest down and put like 1,000 coal down there, if I get got, I have an income so I can restart my industry. And it's not like, well, lost all that, guess we're starting over again. Well, you can't. I'm just guessing without nanotechnology, it's very sad. Yeah, well, it's doing all right. We're doing all right. More gears, more gears. We're actually really good on ammo right now. And since I can't keep all these running constantly, we're just gonna do that. Just have 2 or 3 running. I'd rather have 2 or 3 running all the time, rather than 6 running once in a while, right? That was how much? $100? And that's $100? And then I think I want to start pushing into military. So this is what, 10%? It's usually 10%. It is 10%. And then this is 20%? Yeah. That'll keep us in yellow firearm tech for a while, which is exactly what we want. Red tech, the AP rounds are insanely expensive at this stage of the game. Just insanely expensive. So we wanna get away from that if we can. Started mining it and then it turned into a can't reach. My brother in Mechana, you did at one time. Believe me, at one time you were able to mine the thing. Okay. That is hardened to heck. If they can pop that, I'm in a really big world of hurt. Super ultra Jimbonium class world of hurt. That's not a place I want to visit. Yep. Five minutes to auto warp. I gotta start packing up. Dang it. This gives me another 10 minutes. I was hoping to have this done, and that buy me another 10 minutes. It's going to be done in 2 minutes. Oh, that's so close. Okay, remember that whole lab thing I said before? I lied. I want to see if I get another 10 minutes now. I'm going to save the game. I'm making a judgment call here. Do I get the 10 minutes added now or the next warp? If it's the next warp, I should be packing up right now. If I get another 10 minutes, then we have another 10 minutes. I mean, that's, oh crap! Ah, that's not what I meant to do at all. No. Okay, well that kerfuffle. Minute 5. I can pack up everything in a minute 5. I am gonna start packing up like stone and stuff. And copper. As long as iron keeps running, we're in good hands. We're in a good position. I'm gonna make sure the red bottles are still doing red bottle things. Come on, please give me 10 more minutes. This has been a very, very, very chill planet. Okay, so this number's gonna go, hopefully add 10. If it does, we're just vibing. If not, then I gotta GTFO. It did not. Crap. No! Alright, I have 4 minutes to pack up all the stoof. Ah, man. I was really hoping we'd get another tenner. I see a red dot on the minimap on the right. I don't know if that's a worm or some dudes just chill vibing. I see a bunch of red. Are mobile. They are preparing to attack. We walked away with some stuff, though. Pretty scot-free. That was not a huge deal. Yeah, so all these little half-broken turrets. See, the M of Megacycle, there's a bunch of reds. Okay. I don't know what that was. It's not a spawner. Yeah, we're good. The 5-minute warning is probably about the good time for us to start thinking about packing up. When we get construction robotics, this is going to be very cool. Very, very fast. Might be a worm. That's fair. I thought I saw it moving, so I thought it was an attack party. And then it didn't update, so I thought the radar signature just didn't catch. But yeah, it could be a worm. I didn't notice it before though. But my eyesight kind of stinks, and I'm looking at a minimap on the right side. Yeah, you can kind of see it's a red dot off to the right of the copper. Came here for lumber. Let's make sure we're putting that to use. But yeah, we can pack up. We can roll out. Ride a minute, rod. Put that there because I forgot. one more check. One more test. I believe you when you say I packed it up, but my short-term memory is sad. Don't forget to put a radar after warp. Yeah, good call. With that, without a trace. Done. Oh, no. Oh, okay. This is what I'm talking about. You do not mess with that. That'll give you the ouchies and the boo-boos. Okay. We're going to save. You saved. I'm actually going to get up and stretch. Got to get out of my chair, move around a little bit. I'm going to check the AFK thing out. Burp. I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Got to just wiggle my stuff. Alright, I am back. Ooh. Thank you, Mooney Pop, for the hydrate and stretch. Yeah, there's another. Okay, there's the tail end of the stretch. That's what I needed. Okay, cool. Let me crack all my knuckles. I'm going to mute because my knuckle cracking is loud. And I forgot to do that while I was stretching, so just a second. Okay. Ooh, oh, that was unintentional. That was it was the whole wrist. The whole wrist assembly. Alright, we saved. I save often, because, you know, given the nature of the game, it's a little more, spicy. Onk! It feels like you know this planet. It does feels, doesn't it? I already see all the resources, so I'm not really super duper worried about the radar hoo-ha. That's not... That was dumb. Why'd I do that? And... boop. And... boop. Anything good? Enemy! I'm gonna go punch him in the punch. You reminded me to put on my wrist braces. Excellent. I hope that's for good health. What's up, Ding Dong? How you doing, Ding Dong? Neat. Okay, so we do have the extra 10 minutes. I should probably be curtailing this later after the setup phase, but meh. Oh, I punched him. I punched him with kinetic rounds of pure punch. Every single Megacycle round is stamped with the punch of approval. First at the stamp press, and then again when we punch enemies in the punch. I don't know what... Don't worry about it. I'm going to move my operations down here like we've been doing, near the mining, because that's where I'm hanging out anyway. It's where we're already generating the brunt of the pollution. So I think it's really fortuitous for me to be here. Now, I don't see any coal. Huh, I have plenty of coal. They call me Johnny Coalbags. Don't call me Johnny Coalbags. No ammo breaking turrets. Ammo breaking? Sorry, I think I missed what you were saying, Nick Nicolay. We have a lot of coal. Yeah, this is more than good. I should probably switch over to electrics, but I don't think I'm mentally there yet. There we go. Johnny Tons of Copper, what'd I say? Johnny Bunch of Coal? Johnny Bunch of Coal. It's actually something that's always confused me when it comes to, like, Santa Claus lore or whatever. It's like, if you're a bad kid, Santa will bring coal, and I'm like, coal can do one of two things. It can either provide heat during the winter, which is normally when Christmas is a thing, or if you can figure out that whole pressure and heat thing, you have diamonds. And yeah. Okay, that's enough. You don't see it, but on the Linux operating system, if you waggle the mouse, it gets gigantic. So at this stage, the mouse is covering a third of my screen. It's really yeah, it's really funny. We have an ad break here shortly, folks. You know the drill. Hydrate and all that. Hydrate and all that. I want 3. Thank you, Crank. Much appreciated. Okay. We should have enough power for this. Oh, by a significant margin. If you leave turrets near dead, the hive, they'll use all the ammo and be destroyed. Oh, I think I see what you mean. Yeah, what I do with the turrets is I'm using them to kinda... so there's turret creeping. There's turret creeping where you like place a few and then move up and place a few and move up and place a few and move up. That's turret creeping. What I do is what I call turret spearing. Imagine the tip of a spear that you throw at an opponent, right? So here's what I do. So I don't have a lot of turrets to demonstrate, but it's like, here's 3, and then I do like this. Place the turret in front, and then there you go. This will aggro all the fools as they're coming to attack you. They won't attack you, they'll attack the turret. You sacrifice 2 or 3 turrets, but you save a lot of iron, I think, just getting in there and getting the tussle. Getting the tussle muscle done. Like another 10 turrets, yeah. Turrets take a long time to make and they're expensive, so anytime we can just make turrets, I will make turrets. We're out of iron again. Like I said, the iron does not last. The iron super duper does not last. Okay, what comes after this? Discover a planet. Oh, platform electrified ground? Are we supposed to get it that early? Platform won't have energy until you research. Oh, I see. We could start talking about steel. For better smelting. Increase your mining speed. How much does it increase it? 100. Okay, that's fair. And then 1,000. Oh man, that is still really cool how they handle that. That is still really cool how they... I do appreciate that very much. Four minutes? There we go. There's the action. And we're out of gears. Ugh. Don't make me come down there. I'll frickin' do it. Frickin' do it. I'll come down there. Then you're not gonna like me so much. Okay. I have 430 rounds on top of the 200 rounds that are already in my AK. That's looking pretty great. Uglarvis! Welcome, friend! Oh, biscuits. Okay, hold on. Quick shout. And out Uglarvisk. Boop. Folks, if you have not checked out Uglarvisk, I would highly recommend. They are a wonderful streamer. Take a good, fun, complex topic and make it enjoyable. They're a retired engineer? Yes. No? Crap, I can't remember now. I'm sorry. And they stream for fun. And that is the whole point of streaming, right? Oh, man. They really caught me hook, line, and sinker in their alchemy factory builds. Just very clean, very crisp, very practical kind of stuff. And they also took the time to explain, like, well, this is why we're doing it this way, and this is what's going on here, and this is why, you know, Like, I'm fascinated always by someone that's technical, but I think if they don't take the second or two to be like, this and we do it that way because some other YouTuber did it. And it's like, well, that's maybe fine, but that's pretty boring. But yeah, if you've never heard of Uglarvisk, please drop him a follow, check him out. That's the JohnMegacycle seal of approval right there. You don't get no higher certification in the land, I reckon. No sir, no ma'am. Oops, I did the thing. It's more of an MP5, yeah, that's fair. I think AK is just way faster to be like, it's an assault rifle, machine gun stylized, fully automatic. I don't know anything about guns either, so like everything's an AK-47 or it's a shotgun. I don't own guns. I have a sword, like that's gonna defend me in a firefight. But like I don't do the gun thing. I think guns are interesting tools, but it's not. I don't have one. Yeah, so everything is just like it's either an AK-47 or it's an M16 or it's a shotgun. That's it. What do you call revolver? A shotgun with more steps or something. I don't know. It's the same thing like when Pokemon really like started to become popular with red and blue. And your parents maybe were like, well, I don't understand any of this Pokemon garbage. And then they're like, well, what is this? And it's like, your parents are not sure what's going on. And you as a kid are like, oh, that's Pikachu. Lightning electric based. Little rat-like thing with a big old tail. And your parents are like, nah, it's Pokemon. And it's like, it is a Pokemon, but there are different kinds of Pokemon. What is this? Oh, it's an Onix. It's a stone type. And then your parents are like, nope, that's a Pokemon. And it's like, that's not... Okay. Your parents tried, and that's what counts. But it's still kind of funny. But that's how I am with, like, guns and firearms. Like, I have no idea. What is this? Gun Mark II? The strongest of all the guns? Couldn't tell you. This goes. You eat. So we got the new platform upgrade. Holy bonkers, that's big. Okay, I can work with that. I thought it was going to be like 3 squares. No, don't use wood. Wood is sacred. Because I don't know if I'll ever get wood again. Wait a minute. There's tons of wood. What am I at about? Oh, there is stone. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. Everyone likes to get a little stone sometime, right? Right? I think so. Getting stoned in the 70s used to be a term for alcohol consumption. And then it became a phrase for smoking a little dopes. Just a little dopes. A little BB weed. Just a little BB weed. That's all it is. I'm not trying to paint my house this afternoon. I'm not gonna do anything rash. Just a little BB weed. Okay, we got to do a bit of a reaccounting of what we've got material-wise, because I've just been go. Well, just a little baby. Now, you can't do that with heavier drugs. You can't just have a little bit of cocaine. I think it would get a little out of hand. Unless you're Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown from Metalocalypse. To which he will let you know, I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine. Silly little sparkly bastard. Yeah, the poke. Yeah. I don't know. He's a little rat that goes zip zap zoop. I don't care. I am your parent. It is my responsibility to keep you alive. After that, not my problem. Okay? Okay. Good stuff. I really want better radars. There's a radar mod that I used to do called Big Brother. We're not going to get into why it's named that, but Big Brother. And it had iterative radar upgrades, which were great. What we'll do here, because we don't have that, and I didn't want it because I thought it was a little too cheaty, is we'll either talk about quality, which is not really something you deal with in a mod like this, because of how much... Regulars and armored, that's fine. Because of how much you gotta fart around with. But the reality of the situation is hopefully there are shops In some of these mods, there are shops that we can trade either barter item for item, or will sell items for currency. Oh, that was dope. Or if you have ADHD, then there are drugs you are allowed. You are correct. There are items you are allowed to consume. It's the frequency that matters. Maybe? I don't know. I am flat out of iron, and I have enough ammo. I'm done with that. We're just going to push as much as we can on research right now. Getting some of these physical damage upgrades do not cost me any more to make the ammo, but make them more money efficient, right? It's something that's important to talk about is level of efficiency for ammunition. When you make something do more damage, you're becoming more efficient if it's an RPG character or whatever, but if a game like this, you can actually do the math and account for how much money, quote-unquote money, or iron, you're saving over time by upgrading your damage. So it's kind of an important thing for us to have that as a working idea, that when you become more damaging, you're becoming more efficient. It's the same conversation I've brought up several times before, but I had a friend who had a point of a black mage dealing in damaging magics. Yep, that's fine. A black mage dealing in damaging magics was a better healer than our healer who dealt in white magics. And chatting it out, I was like, well, why do you say that? Black mages can't do healing. It's like, well, what you're doing is you're preventing your allies from becoming damaged in the first place. You're actually a better healer because you're preventing any of it from befalling your friends. I'm like, holy crap, that is brilliant. What's your favorite healer class? Evoker. Don't evokers cast like Fireball and Chain Lightning? Yup, it's my favorite healer. Make sure my friends don't get the ouchies and the boo-boos, that's for sure. The same kind of a premise. Having a conversation, you're not only dealing more damage, but you're becoming more efficient from a money perspective. And Nico does not like the phrase money. I have awoken him. He is angry, and he's going to write a letter to my senator, or something. $1 y'all. So whatever coal is still in the things, that's all the coal we got. So we're going to run until we are tapped. And we're just going to keep on this research and everything. I'm good on stone for now. We have a lot of stone brick right here, which means 52, something like that. I do want a little bit of brick on. Actually, I don't need bricks until we get to the refinery, the chemical plant, and pump jacks. It's gonna be a spell. It's gonna be a spell. Are all you full with the good stuff? Oh, we have so many red bottles. Can I get 2 more science matrons? Now, when I first played this mod pack style, one of the things that I was thinking was like, oh, I'll build a big smeltery right off the gate. I'll get a bunch of belts going on. I'll get a bunch of things going on. And the thing is, belts are expensive. Automation is expensive. All this stuff is very expensive. And when you're playing a mod like this, you don't really have the luxury to build a big belt base. You just don't. So it's really important to set limitations and set an understanding of what you're capable of. So like the first 3 or 5 jumps or whatever, we won't be using belts. I'll be manually feeding everything. If you're quick, it's not that bad. And there's a lot of mods that can help learn you? Good language, John. I really tried. Can help train you on how to do that sort of a thing faster. This being one of them. This whole concept of building a big base is a bad idea on a planet because you got to pack that crap up and get out anyway. What are we doing? 7? I think 7 seems reasonable per corner. I have like just enough. Wait, 4 and 3. Yeah, 3 and 3. My brain is dumb. That's not new. So the interesting thing about mods like this, 4, 3, okay, is that this taught me to be a lot faster in the early game because of muscle memory. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again. Pack it up, put it down, pack it up, put it down, pack it up, put it down. And it really helped. It really helped. Sometimes In some games, I like here, party needs a second tank and a few DD, no healers. Yep. Yep. I love playing a healer. I love being the cleric. I love being that kind of a role. As I've grown, like when I was growing up, I would love to be the mage dealing tons of damage, just buckets and buckets of damage, or the barbarian going rawr, and now you're missing your feet or whatever. But I've appreciated so much now being the guy that doesn't really do damage, the guy that can be a support class. I like that a lot better than much else. Where'd I get all this coal from? Rock mining? I did not have all this coal a moment ago. Yeah, rock mining. Rock lobster? Rock mining. There we go. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I do need to do that. I am shrimping. How did you know? They call me Johnny Badback. The gangsters call him Johnny Shrimps. Every time I do a dirty deed, I leave a small $1 bag of shrimps on the whatever at the scene. We got busted by Johnny bunch of shrimps. This is the kind of quality I provide, which I would not call quality. We have so much copper, holy butts. More science. The more science. I'm running low on gears again. Hi. The other way, thank you. Better take buffer, debuffer, except healer. Yeah. Valid. I'm gonna go rock hunting. I'm gonna go find some more stone. See if we can find some coal rock. Coal rock? Yes! There's certain rocks that will kick out a little bit of coal. But if they changed how much it provides, this saves a lot of mining. 40 coal? Can't beat it. Dang, son. We're gonna miss some of these littler rocks. I just want coal rock. I don't know. Oh, crap. Back in the south? Oh, okay, not at me. Okay, that was looking mighty dicey. They still haven't reached? No damage? No damage. Awesome. Okay, I am going to do that hydrate thing. Thank you, holy butts. Oh my gosh, so thirsty. No. Yes. Heck, if this buys me like another 4 minutes on this planet, I'll go run and get some... Yes! More DACA per DACA. In the words of Cave Johnson, it's more bullet per bullet. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is a lot of coal. Gibbers. Yeah, this is great. Their attack. You can also gauge the ferocity. Oh. Oh, they're getting the power poles. We lost one drill and some power. Hey! Hey! Quit touching my junk! Get out of here! I need more turrets. Spoiler alert, need more turrets. We have 7 minutes left. We have a stupid amount of copper. So I'll pack up the copper first. That is freaking dope. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Because it's freaking dope. 36, 37, 6, 6, 7, 1. Cool. Easy math. Z math. 6 minutes, yep. I'll have to take a look at that tech tree in a second here. Yep. Okay, after dimensional physical projectile damage, I wouldn't mind the shooting speed stuff. Okay, platform won't have energy until you research platform electrified grounds. Produsta platform upgrade. Increases Productia? I guess it's a play on production? John should have a sing redeem. Oh gosh, no. My voice is terrible. But I get to in my own head, and then I get whimsical about a thing, and it's just like da 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 da. And then I'm like, crap, what was I doing? Right, I was existing. Dang it. Okay, platform one of energy to research. Platform electrified grounds. Upgrade platform. No. Back here. So where's platform electrified ground? What is that? It's a shrimp throwing it back. What a cutie. I don't know. Where is electrified grounds? Platform. Nico, you want coming up here? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. You can come right up. You think it's cat cam time? Are you complacent? Are you coherent? Are you alive? Does this work? I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, that's the guy. I find the webcam in particular that I have will either super work all the time or not at all. Not helpful. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna unplug this. Hold. I need you to back up. My boy. Please. Okay, let's see if this works now. Oh, and my mouse doesn't work. What the crap? I unplugged and replugged in the webcam and now my mouse doesn't work. I'm having a good technical day. Alright, let's try this again. Does that work now? It does not. It's reading it. It says what it is, but it's not enjoying it at all. Okay, let's try one more time. Unplug. Replug. I got Nico on the desk and he's being chill, which he's kind of being right now. I'd like to give this a try. If I can. Ooh. Are we good? That didn't work. There we go. Here we are. Maybe? There we go. Okay, there we are. Hey. This is Nico. Us budget baddies know the dysfunctional webcam. Yeah. Oh, now it doesn't... Okay. We're not going to try that I'll try it again later, maybe. I've always said that, like, I'm an evil villain, but with never any real negative intent. Like, I don't want to destroy the world. I'm not going to melt the polar ice caps. I just want to be, like, a shenaniganizer. And I want to inconvenience people just, like, very minimally. But, like, I think that'd just be fun. Like, or maybe, like... haha, I cleaned your bathroom. Haha, evil, because the stuff's not where you thought it would be. Haha, I don't know. Yeah, budget baddie is definitely a good way to say it. Hi, okay, you're so cute. Hat, thank you very much for the hydrate and stretch, my friend. Much appreciated. Oh, Hat is live right now, actually. I'm gonna go return the favor, and then we're gonna give a shout so you can see what they are about. Normally they're like, hey, I'm gonna go live. And they didn't say that. And boom, I stole second. Sat is currently playing EU5, which is another game that's just delightful to watch, but like after a while my brain just melts thoroughly about it. Yeah. And apparently, yeah, I do the most evil thing. I repair my own stuff, which is apparently illegal. Which we're definitely not going to get into that. I want to repair my personal... Oh, craps. Come here, come here, come here. Come to me, come to me, come to me. That actually wasn't too bad. We lost, like, what, 4 drills? 3 drills? Actually, it's a 6-minute warp. Let's just get out of here anyway. I want to repair my cell phone, and apparently that's illegal. I'm not trying to case mod the thing. I just want to replace the battery, and the battery is soldered. Cool. I guess I'm not going to do any of that. Nico? Hi. You do know I love you, right? I need you to not eat the thing you're trying to eat. Hi. Oh, you're so pitiful when you're trying to eat my cables. You're so pitiful when you're trying to eat my cables. We can do the research back up north. We'll pack up at 5. There's 30 in that guy. Holy butts. We made a killing on copper for sure. Out of all this, yeah, this is great. Whoop, combat. I'm trying to shoot at them not because I think I can kill them, but I want to pull aggro. Repair my electronic devices. My first was a Kindle Fire. Oh, I'm full of stuff. I'm gonna go dump off some stuff. Kindle Fire. I took it apart, replaced the micro USB port, used a giant knife. I can't imagine... Hey. Don't hit escape. I can't imagine repairs being done any other way, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yeah. You can have all this. And that. Cool. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, devices are fine, like, even if they've got, like, whatever, a planned obsolescence kind of a thing, even though that's not okay. But, like, if you could just let me repair the thing I bought, that would be awesome. I would like to repair the thing I bought and have it still be supported or whatever. I don't know. I've got vibes and feels about things like, make stuff to last again. If I'm gonna pay a lot of money for a thing, let it last more than 8 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. But, greed is a thing. I had a coffee maker break after like 8 years. 8 years is fine. 8 years is fine. That's fine. The coffee maker wasn't expensive anyway. 8 years is fine. I got gifted another coffee maker. Not the same brand or anything, but like a nice like $60 coffee maker. I'm like, this is too much. You need to return this. This is way too much for coffee. And it was just a really basic ass coffee maker. And it broke, to which then returned it anyway. And then I'm like, I don't need a coffee maker. It's fine. I have a French press, and that's how I make my morning coffee. And do you want to know how the French press will last? 1 billion trillion years, because it's not going to possibly break. There is in the EU. In the EU, they just passed by the middle of 2027. There is, by law, supposed to be a battery modular thingamadoo. That's in the EU, yeah. I don't know if there's something in the US or in the UK or anything like that specifically. But yeah. I usually do a 2. Got 2 saves. Saves again. Cool. Womp. I would like more turrets. Always gonna need a little more turrets. Feels like you know the planet. I don't see anything quite yet. As long as I can do research, I kind of don't care. I can tell you that law will not cut it unless it goes rule. Oh, agreed. Yeah, I'm not saying that's the end of the deal. It would be nice if businesses and corporations just did the right damn thing. And then we wouldn't have to stress over any of this, but that's not going to happen either. Also, Sergey, welcome. Sergey? I do apologize if I mispronounce it, but welcome to the stream. Delightful to have you. Feel free to throw out any questions if you have them. I will do my best to answer them, and I will probably fail miserably in doing so. But that's okay, right? As long as we have some fun. Oh, it's all the way up there. Sweet. Jambalaya. Are you holding ammunition? You were holding ammunition. Oh, that's not quite right. If your name is on a rolling update to their older paper can... Yep, I saw that. And I was like, man, if I ever... I would be furious. Yep, saw that. Yep. We're kind of in the same position I was a minute ago. Coal. There it is. I don't need towers over there. I need a bunker buster bunch of coal, though. Because what we saw is going to be a common theme. We're going to warp, and resources are just not going to be there. That is by design for the game. Or for this thing. It's just going to be stuff like, oh, I guess we don't have any iron this go. Well, they also kind of killed the multi-platform deal they have with Luna. Yeah. You know what I still... This is probably controversial, but you know what I really like in my mobile phones? A headphone jack. Why? A headphone jack works 100% of the time. That's why. That's why I like a headphone jack. I cannot possibly screw that up. That technology's been around since, I don't know, the 70s? Like, I mean, done. Easy. I don't want to connect a Bluetooth thing to an IoT thing I'm not going to use, because I don't do IoT. I have nothing IoT in my house. If my microwave makes a noise I don't recognize, I'm hitting it with a wrench I have on my counter. That is not a joke. I will exterminatus a device if it's like boop 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 boop. Based on your recent purchases, no. Based on my fist to your face, triangulate those coordinates, that's not happening. And they might be like, John, that's a little extreme. Aren't you ready for the new age of technology? I say there's a difference between someone who is an enthusiast of technology and someone who is a technologist. And I'm a technologist. I understand the ramifications of my decisions. I'm not going to run some EXE because it's like, hey, here's a great new game that you wanted for free. Here, run this EXE in admin mode. It's like, no. Or could just not have the thing, and that would be fine. Okay, what did I want? Steel processing? Reason for the jack is digital, therefore use USB-C. Yeah, and I'm not being a Luddite. I'm not saying like new stuff isn't cool. It is, but like it's the same thing about any technology, right? You can't look at a technology and say, well, that's the most evil thing I've ever seen. I mean, you can, but there's also some purposes for good. There are some good applications, I'm sure, for things. An AI vape? What is an AI vape gonna do differently or better for you? Okay, you're Bogart and the blunt, pass it. Just like some voice comes on. Is this bong for communal or sole purposes? It's communal. I will warn you every 30 seconds to pass that blunt to the left. And just like, alright. Yeah, man. You gotta taste the flavor, and the flavor is LCD crystals. The crystals got all the flavor. I am gonna push down this road a little more. I want to get this done as much as possible for mining productivity, because we'll get to the pump jack. And if the oil is really crap, we'll be able to get a lot more oil in a shorter time. So that's why I want to push mining productivity. Oh yeah, Dave's not here, man. No, I'm Dave. I got the stuff. Open the door. Dave's not here, man. It tracks your puffs and you earn new skins and rewards. Ugh. I am going to be a crotchety old man right now, because back in my day, We used to smoke cigarettes because we needed the high, not because we're trying to get the latest flim flam on the Fortnite. Back in my day, don't do it. Oh, there's Crotchety John again. Yes, it's Crotchety John again. You're welcome. Yeah, just... I have feelings about a thing. I don't need copper, right? We've come to that conclusion. I super don't need copper. Hi, Nico. Do you want to come back up here after you just was like, I'm tired of you being you, daddy? You want to hang out with daddy? You can hang out with daddy. Daddy! So much coal. Yes! Got all the stuff. Oh, I got all the stuff. What the hell happened to my science? Oh, we finished a thing. What did we just finish? Oh, steel processing only took 5 seconds. Okay, right. I was here for that. I was here for that. Right. More science. More gears? Oh. Okay. I need to get a readout of what we're at. I think we're all at small. UK also put in a law, no one born after 2008 can buy any form of tobacco product. Yeah. That's generally good. I guess what I really wish is, from an educational perspective, people were told what things did to their bodies, and they made the decisions on their own because it's their own damn body. Like, no matter what. You want to smoke cigarettes because you think it looks cool? This is what cigarettes will do to you. This is proof. This has been tracked. This has been studied. There you go. Now that you know the risks, you can decide. You're a grown-ass person. You do whatever you want. Like, I wish as, like, a society and as a whatever, we took that approach. And literally same thing with anything. You want to do a specific surgery? This is what the surgery is. You understand? Okay. That we've done what we could. You now know what's going on, you know? As opposed to be like, oh man, well, alright. Let's not get too far into this. I have feels. And they're all egalitarian. I think people should be able to make their own damn decisions about their body. Vibes. Put it this way, drugs are drugs, legal or not. Yeah. Good, but I think it may cause issues with tourism and tourists getting in trouble, I guess. The underlying crux to the conversation, I think, is too many decisions are made from an economical perspective and not an ethical perspective. How many do I need for this? 50? 50 hot jams. Did I get my new armor? It is 50 exactly. Wow, that just worked out. Not too shabby over there. That's doing all right. That's doing all right. SALVO, thank you very much for the follow. Sergey211, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't see the thing. This is a lot less of a I'm loosely playing a game, and this is more of a I'm actively trying to concentrate a thing, so I do apologize. Grab all that. Grab all that. Yeah, oh, I appreciate it. I don't want anyone to ever feel like I'm not paying attention to them on purpose. But yes, thank you for understanding. I appreciate that. I don't need this armor anymore. Now that I'm making steel, and I could do some steel, I also want effective smelting or whatever the crap that's called. And prime! Oh my gosh. Y'all are pulling out the stops for me today. Thank you for that. Yeah, Mega Man with the head burn! I found so many good Mega Man emojis one day, and I'm like, I know exactly where these go. We're gonna double up. I have 20 minutes. We're good. We're good? I do have really good smelting, yeah. I'll want the better stuff probably for when we build a base. When I get one of the floors. And do something about that. You can have that. Have this. Okay. Yeah, I want to stockpile as much coal as I can. We should still be at small biters for a while. Alright. More ammo. All the ammo. Power plant is under attack. Our power plant is under attack. I should actually throw the radar down there because I don't need to see what's down there too often. Yes, bricks. Yep. Yeah, bricks would be good. Oh, I have a ton of stone already, so that's dope. Okay, there's that. We didn't take any damage. Okay. I don't need to smelt that up here. We'll do some mining. But if that's just a lot less crap I gotta haul around, all the better. How many stuffs I got? 7? Ugh, and that's far away. I know it sounds really pitiful. I don't care. That I'm not gonna move like an extra 10 meters to get some more stone. There's a bunch of stuff down there I could get. How's wood? I wouldn't mind a little more wood. Then we can just not worry about that for a while. Okay, let's reload all the things. Got a min rod. Okay. Then a coal run. Every time I say that, I think of that one song, Beer Run. E-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. E-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Try to find the original song, who originally done it. I found so many remakes. Everything from, like, Country Singer number 37 to Garth Brooks. And I'm like, I could not find the source for that. But, like, that's about how it goes. And I heard it on, like, a early morning radio show on the way to work one day, and I'm like, that's slapping. That's slapping good times right there. It's like a full song. I just don't... That's all the lyrics I remember about it. I don't need a shotgun. I do want more turrets. 20 is probably fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, I want to check ammo down here. Ah, I put down the radar. Yeah. Gadurr! I put down the radar. I forgot about the radar. What is that up there? Bunch of jerks and a bunch of rocks. Alright. 17-minute warning. Heck of a warning. If only 3 turrets engage with the enemy, the attacks over there are still incredibly weak. Which you are not going to hear me complaining about. Okay, we have more than enough ammo now. $78 steel, that's not bad. As quickly as we're getting it, yeah. One more coal run. Then I'm going to run back to the base and just dump off a bunch of coal. Probably deploy another 4 turrets. Because there's a lot of material value I'm sitting in there. Yeah, I don't need this much coal. Hey! Got a kitty on my desk. Kitty on my desk. That was the whole song. Lyrical and lyrical and silly as hell. It has not worked for my dating profile for a while, but it's what I like to work with. All the stuff! I want to have 100 steel on hand, and then maybe that's it for a while. Steel. I need 1,000 steel to unlock the character mining speed upgrade, but that's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a steal. Do I move on to another planet? Or do I do more research? Not sure. I should start talking about green, though. Let's do that next so I can start making green bottles. And then let's double back on some of this. I'm not ready for military 2. We could do some of this action. We could do another mining productivity. Let's start with something like that. Hey. My boy. Please don't eat my stuff. Yeah, I'm just not at all mining copper. We have a whole box of it at the base. A wooden box is what? 12? 16? 16 times 200 is 3,200 copper? I would call that an amount of materials, yeah. We have 7 more drills. I could start. You. Okay. We will always need science. We will always need gears, and we'll always need ammo. But I'm not trying to do any sort of measurements whatsoever with any of that stuff, because it doesn't matter. We'll always need red science bottles for absolutely everything we ever want to research. I'm good with that for now. Thank you. 46. I found our science stash. There we go. The attacks are still pretty light. Okay. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just has to work. What am I aiming for green? What's the first thing I'm aiming for? The tool belt would be dope. Oh, there's more tool belts? Dimensional tool belts. Build an electric mining drill? Really? For 10 more slots? Dude, yes. 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 Yes? Yes. Yes. Okay. Man, I went through like eight mind shifts on that one. It almost sounded like a Formula 1 car. No, I also wasn't sure what was going on there. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Oh, now we ran out of the kapow pow. Did we actually run through all that coal? I think we did. Hi. Nico, you are an adorable kitty man. I don't think I tell you that enough. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on to your brisket. There. Good. Very realistic FQ engine sound. Yeah, thanks. I really tried. No, I knew what you meant. Yeah, I really tried with it. Yeah. I don't know what. I don't. I have no idea. I know as much about cars as I know about guns. Am I shifting down? Am I shifting up? Is there like a fifth dimension gear thing piston have? I could not tell you. I do know how to like change out the battery, replace spark plugs, replace the tire, like change out a tire. I do know that. Like that's not hard. Everything else is a wash. Okay, just make all the stuff. Need all the stuff. I will say this. Right now, this has been much calmer than our last Warptorio run. The last Warptorio run, I felt under the gun constantly. It was brutal. B-A-H-R-U-H-T-A-L. Baharutal. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure. Like, it was fun. I do enjoy this, but I already did. Nah. Just lean right to the microphone and shout, "I'm having a delightful time!" Now, I would really jinx it if I said something like, "Man, it's a shame there's no biters around here." That would be jinxing it. Okay, next thing to do. What's a Warptorio? Let me get it for you. So, what we are playing right now is a mod called Dimensional Warp. The idea is that we are keeping our platform and bouncing from planet to planet to planet. We don't build like a mega factory. We have very little building space. Another one of these mods that is very popular is called Warptorio. Warptorio is like the great granddaddy of this kind of gameplay, in my opinion, as well as Pirate Ship. So this is the mod called Warptorio, and it's the same kind of premise with a little bit of a twist. Each mod like this is a little different. So for Warptorio, kind of the same thing. We're bouncing around. We need to repair our warp drive. Our warp drive is freaking out every so often and pulling us from planet to planet to planet. There's another one called Warp Drive Machine, which is really interesting because the way that one works is you don't do a research to build up your ship. You build up your ship tile by tile by tile. So if you want your ship to kind of look like the Millennium Falcon, let's say, you could have the rounded bottom, the right side that juts out a little bit, and the kind of triangular conical sort of front. You could do that because you're building it tile by tile. So this is Warp Drive Machine. So all these mods are kind of the same premise. You go to a place, you have a limited time to slap together some resources, and you got a GTFO. The idea ultimately is you're trying to repair something that's broken. So this one's another twist on it, and I just love this game format. I love this style. So that's why I'm playing this yet again, even though this has to be the 6th or 7th time like this. Sorry, I got the sniffles real bad. This is about the 6th or 7th style of this game I have played to completion, and I'm looking forward to beat this one too. So yeah, that's Warptorio. Let me know if you have any other questions. 10-minute warning. Excellent. Thank you kindly. Thank you, thank you. This really dumb. Really dumb, and the ratio is bad, and I don't care. Okay, that at least get some automation going. We have a bunch of copper back at base, so we are not low on copper at all. That at least automates that. Don't touch my stuff! Okay. 6 turrets are engaged with the enemy. I forgot what game I played that was that. It was a very, very calm voice when it came to your base is under attack. It wasn't, my base is under attack! It's not that. It was just, our turrets have engaged with the enemy. Just like, okay, thanks for that. You have the weather report back there too? Like, this is too chill for this to be a conversation. I needed how much? Let's knock this out real quick. I'm definitely gonna have enough stuff. Devil! Hello, friend! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. It was a... Oh, hold on. Get him. Punch him in the pants. Poof. Okay. That was a bit much. We're good. It was a delight watching you play the Mortician's Assistant, I think was the name of the game. Another fine example of a game that I do not want to play at all, but was an absolute delight. And I know that comes off as a little sarcastic considering the nature of that game. But, yeah. If I had a bowl of popcorn while that was happening, the popcorn would have ended up on the ceiling several times because of the jump scares. It was a delight. So just in case anyone hasn't heard of the Devil DBP, it was a lot of fun to watch them play. They also have a VR headset, and it's cool to see, like I've said before, like No Man's Sky. Is that at the base or is that at me? That's at the base. It's been a lot of fun seeing them play those kinds of games. They're a wonderful host, absolutely. But be sure to check them out if you haven't. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. I don't need to stash more crap. What was I gonna say? That game was so surreal because it was like, you're a mortician's assistant. You take care of bodies that have passed, and you're supposed to prepare them for either funeral or burial or cremation or whatever. And it was just so wild because it's like, jump scare, somebody shut off the lights. I'm like, alright, that's fine, somebody shut off the lights. And then like later on it's like, somebody else shut off the lights. It's like, okay, real funny guys, somebody else shut off the lights. Did anyone pay the electric bill this month? What's going on over here? And then it's like, everything that you think and expect things are going to happen are not what's going to happen. It's just like, the forceps isn't real. Oh, God. The rubber tube for adding embalming fluid isn't real. Oh, God, it's a mimic. Just like... I'm going to turn on the radio to calm my nerves. Oh, it's not a radio either. Like, it wasn't that hyperbolic, but it was just like, those games are fun to watch, but they are not fun for me to play at least. So it was a treat. So thank you for braving it for the rest of us to just enjoy. Do appreciate. And the body doesn't, yeah. Was there ever a body? And then like someone comes as like, where did you see Miss Jones's body? It's like, dude, Miss Jones has been dead for 87 years. What have you been doing? I don't know what I've been doing. Oh crap, auto warp. I forgot that we're on a timetable. And busy. Welcome, friend. Long time no see. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been doing the existing thing with some level of proficiency. Hope it's been treating you well. It's always difficult to say, like, you know, I hope you have a good day, which, you know, I do. You get out of here. I do hope people have a good day, but I'm more about, like, fairness. I would rather a day treat me fair, you know. I hope you're treated fairly is something I like to say, because, like, so often in today's world and society, there's so many times, like, you're just not treated with basic decency, and it's like, okay, we're fine. We're fine. 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 I have 5 minutes to pack up a base, but we're fine. We're fine. Don't touch my stuff! 5-minute alarm. Thank you. Yep, started packing. Click-clacking and started packing. Old Johnny gotta move a base. Did we get at least a proper haul of iron? Because in the name of all that's unholy, I needed that. I'm seeing numbers, and those numbers are greater than 0. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I like that. Okay, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. That extra mining speed is incredible. It's not for you to mine plants and ores faster. It's for you to mine your base faster. I'll just take that. Okay, you're done. What did I get out of that? 123. That's not bad. I'm gonna go dump off more coal and iron. And then we're gonna boot scoot Boogie out of here. I still gotta get the power plant. Hiya. Nope, I do want some of that. I do need a new box. Weapon shooting speed upgrade. Hot diggity daffodil. Okay, good enough. Go, go, go. Oh, military 2. How long does it take? It was 20 green science? I don't know if that's enough to finish it. 2 minutes? That can't be correct. At this rate, there's no way that's 2 minutes. Yeah, adjust yourself. Adjust yourself, friend. Minute. I can spend 1 minute. Yep, it's fine. We can work ourselves down to 4 turrets. I don't see contact. Work is somewhat stressful in these times if you work in the defense industry. Holy cow. Yeah, for real. Without a doubt. Are you getting enough sleep and taking care of yourself, though? That's the thing. I hope you're taking good care of yourself, friend. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 seconds. Hot jams, we're out of here. Yep, we're out of here. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I think we're doing a pretty decent job min-maxing the time we have with the research and all that other stuff we're getting done. I think we're on a good point. I think we're on a good track. Once I get back to the platform, I am going to take a 2-minute break again. Oh crap. Yep, on me. On me. Okay, good chat. I am going to take a 2-minute break so I can get up and stretch and move around. My back is just tight AF. There's okay, but you get crap requests every day. Oh, I get it. I totally get that. Okay, like I said, back in a minute or two, just need to get up and get out of the chair and move around. Alright, I am back. I've got, not great spine. So once in a while, my back will let me know, hey man, how about you get up and move around? And I'll be like, nah, not right now, I'm in the middle of a game. And then my spine will be like, hey, that wasn't a request. And I'm like, I'm going to get up and move around a bit. So sometimes you just gotta do it. Well, let's get back to it, shall we? Everything's packed. Toggle dimensional warp panel. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Okay, that was a really good haul. Oh, man. Got a bunch of good crap. Looks like you know this planet. Iron and copper, alright. I can still get an absolute boatload of research done, so I'm pretty cool with that. There is a puppy. Actually, it sounds like an older dog. There's an older dog that during the week, right now, it's late morning where I'm at, and that puppy just absolutely loses his brisket, just loses his mind, crazy pants style. I just feel really bad. I'm not working right now, so I'd love to go and like pet the puppy. How you doing, puppy? I'll be your buddy, puppy. But also not trying to agitate, because the puppy's just missing its owners. I don't feel bad. But I want to pet a puppy. Must be 80 degrees by you, John. Let me check. I want to say like 63. It says 71. Of any of the things I can convert into metric, that's not one of them. Or Celsius. 71, it's going to be 80. Today is also the day we're going to have a ton of storms, which is why I'm not streaming with HatDatSat. The idea was this week was going to be really messy like last week. The timetable and the weather models have shifted 4 times now, which isn't that big of a deal. Like a little bit of extra wind can befuddle a weather model. I get it. We were supposed to get our business on Tuesday, and then Tuesday came and went. And then on Tuesday, they were like, you're going to get the whole enchilada taquito supreme on Wednesday. And then nothing happened. And then now it's Friday, but it's Thursday now. And they're like, oh, we meant Thursday. And like I said, I don't care if the prediction models are messy. That's fine. Oh, there's call. That's not my issue. It's just like, I have the Megacycle Entertainment gaming servers. I got 2 cats. I want to make for very sure that if I can avoid, damage to my home and my property and my kids, I would like to pack them up and take them somewhere that's not shite. Excuse me. My voice is still a little messed up from yesterday, methinks. Let's cut in a little bit here. Like I said, the reason why we're not streaming today is because, and yesterday and the day before, is because I want to make sure that if I got a boot scoot boogie, I'm in a position to do so. Oh boy. It's me. It's the guy from the YTs. Hi. KFC is how I'm going to say your name because the rest is making me giggle. But I do want to keep things above the belt. Still, welcome to the stream. Delightful to have you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're being treated fairly and all. An important thing, right? We're still good on copper. I'm not interested in stone, and I'm not interested in... I think those are the 2 things. It is really me. Hi. I'm the guy that does the thing. And sometimes I don't do things. I have been doing the YouTube thing for 13 years now, and once in a while I do a streaming thing. I do a Twitch thing. Okay, this... We're already getting some flack, and that's fine. I do need to turn on ammo production again. Ammo production's another thing that I really do not want to have any conversation about. Just bam, all the ammo. And you're out of stuff. You were watching me doing? Nice. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the support and everything, so thank you for that. I'm out of stuff. Nope. This layout's not gonna work, actually. I forgot what you were doing. That's okay. I also generally forget what I'm doing. You are fine, friend. What you worry about? Actually, I'll force feed these. That's fine. It looks like that. That. I need inserters. Early days. The first thing I ever played was a game called Build-A-Lot. And Build-A-Lot was like one of those flash games about property management. Like you buy a piece of property, you invest in it, and then you flip it for money on the property market. It was very low energy of a game, which is fine. But I enjoyed it enough. I was like, this is fun enough for me to like play a game and put out there. I know enough about it and whatever, and that was fun. Yeah. Then it was some Minecraft stuff, which I didn't know anything about, like video editing at the time. So like my audio was crap. The scaling of the screen was garbage. It was not great. Length is okay, weight is okay, pressure is okay, temperatures, yeah. It's not fun. Like okay, so like meter to feet, right? Meter is about 3 feet. That's easy. Like there's a lot of stuff that it's like, it's about, if you have to really rough guess a thing, I could say that's about 10 meters away. That's not difficult. Yeah, when it comes to Celsius and Fahrenheit, it's just like, well, this is 87 degrees Fahrenheit, so for Celsius, it's I just like, I don't know. It's a number. Do I get partial credit that it's a number? It's a number, all right. I can tell you that for nothing. For no dollars, I can tell you that for nothing. Yeah, aren't you the same guy? You might be him. That I might be. I might be. Yeah. I've been told. I've been told we share a lot of similar physical features. I'm out of gears. All the gears. Okay. 100 for 30, 150 for 30. Yeah, they'll give me enough time to get more green science on the docket. Fine and fair and foo. You can have this. You can have all this. Boom. Dunzo, right? We're good for it. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I did not get the audio again. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I get the little chime. It's an adorable little chime. It's just doing the best it can. And sometimes I don't get anything. I am he. I am the one known as JohnMegacycle. Yes, I am. This might be a fun little experiment. What can I tell you that only I would know? I'm a YouTube guy, so like all my stuff is public, so that's not a good test either. Gosh, what can I share that would make it very clear that I'm the real guy with nothing that is known publicly about me? Like if I just went to my YouTube channel right now and started spouting out information, well, I have 137,000 video mans or whatever. That doesn't help. That doesn't prove. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might move the science over to the platform. I don't want to put the manufacturer on the real man thing. Actually, you know what? That is something I could prove. That's something I could do to prove. Nedved. Nedved here is a very credible individual and a wonderful friend. They can vouch for me. I'm good for it. I just need a $5 until payday. So I can buy a hamburger today. What is it? No. Can I have a dime? A dime for a hamburger today and I'll pay you back on Tuesday? Somebody will know what I'm talking about with that reference. I'm not gonna say who that is, but someone's gonna know. Every day. Thanks, friend. Every day. You're good. Okay. That's gonna run for a while. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna go grab some more copper. I don't want to overextend what I'm doing or where I'm at. If I had like another person, you know, if this was like a 2-3 person team, no problem. 2 people over, they just set up mining, and 1 person takes care of like the base and works on tech and works on all that. It's a real different game playing this as 1 person. I'm not complaining, but it's still kind of silly. Like there'll be times I'll get notes on like YouTube and they'll be like, you know, if you just blah blah blah, then make your life easier. I'm like, I'm just the one guy. I'm just the one puppy type. I can't even. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, there's that. Research is still hammering along. 6 minutes is fine. Do I have enough bottles for more labs? Not really. Like, if I go do something else, these are going to dry out, and I'd rather just leave that be. Good stuff. All the circuits, all the gears. All the circuits, all the gears. Coal on belt, maybe. That's not a... That's, again, it's another really good idea. It's just the problem is more belts mean it's more crap I gotta take down and put up. What I want is another floor. And then if I can push items down, I would like to move everything there and then get everything processed in the below floor. Then belting stuff into the base, we'll move to electric mines and stuff, and that'll be great. Right, it froze just now. Did my last comment come through about I'm not a call center? I am not a call center. Correct. That is not me. Inventory belt. I do have that in the queue. Yeah. I want the efficiency, or the mining productivity first. We'll do another coal run. All we need is a 10 and a 5er, a car and a key, and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. I don't know why. It's just such simple lyrics, but they giggle me every time. Here's another thing that giggles me every time. I haven't shared this with this group. This is Mega Man eating an egg. There's an anime called Once Upon a Star, or it's called Upon a Star, and it's a really cute anime. It's using Mega Man and characters from the Mega Man universe to teach about Japanese culture. It's very cool. And I'll just cut to the chase real quick. This is a scene where Mega Man's at dinner with the family. Then invited him. And Mega Man is like, he's like American English or British English stylized. And the way in which they have him is like, so he doesn't know anything about Japanese culture. And like I said, this is really like a, what? So Mega Man asks questions like, why do you do this? That's weird. And the kid and whoever he's with is like, it's not weird. This is why we do this. And it's very cool. But my favorite scene is this part right here, is Mega Man sitting at dinner with the family, because the mom is like, we eat dinner every day together, and that's what we do. And it's really, really cute. So it's him trying to chopsticks the way around. Pull on the tool belt. Oh, here you meant. Oh, I thought you meant like on a belt. I'm like, I don't know how to do transportation belts for a while. That's what you meant. Got it. Yes, on a tool belt. Smart. Smart. Sorry. I did mention, if you want to see me at my most airheadedness, this is going to be the thing, right? See, now the problem is muscle memory, right? Do you have a stream where you have a viewer playing with you? I have done collaboration events in the past, so kind of. What else? We've done Noida and RimWorld with crowd control. It's not called crowd control, but it's kind of the same thing where viewers can mess around with my game. We've done stuff like that. Oops. We've done stuff like that before. That's been fun. Once a week? Once every other week? I said once every other week. In the Megacycle Entertainment Discord, we do Jack Party Pack. We haven't done it in a while. We've been doing other stuff, but in Factorio, I don't. Maybe I should. Maybe I should look into that. But for a run like this is all my brains. But that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind to do a community a community play of Factorio. I think that'd be fun. Combat in 3 zones? That's neat. The cool thing is our turrets aren't sustaining fire. Bruh. 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 And that's it. It's not like daka 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 daka. Because if it was like that severe, then that's when I'd be slightly more worried, but nah. Community has the brains for you. That would be... I think that would be a lot of fun. There is a mod we played with a while ago with a bunch of people on the Megacycle Entertainment server. It was called Pirate Ship. And this one was a lot of fun. I'll paste it here. If folks want to do like this sort of a thing with a bunch of people, like that would be a hoot. Something like that I think would be a hoot. You can tell how old I am with how I talk, right? I think it'd be just a real zinger of a humdinger. Oh, they're attacking the base. Our base is under attack. Oh. Was it KK&D? I think KK&D might be the game I'm thinking of where the survivor voice is just, our base is under attack. But if you have the evolve, they're like, our base is taking damage. Just screaming. Barg. You can have that. I'm gonna go up and get more coal in a second. There's... Oh, I thought I just heard the warning blurp. There is music in this game, yeah. I love it. Music is real good. Can you hear the music? Maybe I've got it turned down too low. What's going on here? Iron? Sure. It is very... Yeah, the way in which I would explain the music in Factorio or talk about it is it's very ethereal. The chords are drawn out really long, and it gives you this spooky, ethereal theme, right? And they did a really good job because music in an automation game, in my opinion, should not be crazy, adrenaline-pumping, action-packed. It shouldn't really disrupt what you're doing. It should probably give you a light sense of urgency. There are some of the planets that are very like that. Yeah, an alien planet where you have the same chord and it's very long. So like if you think of like an opera singer, a baritone or something, it's got like a deep voice or something. And it's this very long tone. You have the music like that. You broke my power pole. You ding dang ding danger. That's enough of that for now. They're getting a little more hectic, so I want to kind of condense a bit here. Okay. Cool. Oh gosh, why do I keep doing that? Another great way to think of ethereal music, if you've ever played a game called Undertale, if you're playing it normally through like a normal run or a... Well, the thing is, I'm leaving the planet in 13 minutes, so going out and killing them just kind of burns out iron. That is a really good point. If this was like a vanilla straight-up Factorio, yeah, go out and fight. But we are on the defensive most of the time, and that's all right. But yeah, this mode's a little different than standard. Okay, we're gonna get tool belt. It's gonna give us this tool belt once I place a thing. And then I would like this tool belt like right away. If we're already in the red greens, let's talk about it. Oh right, so Undertale. If you play the game, the first one, I know there's Deltarune and a bunch of Deltarune chapters and stuff, but the very first Undertale, if you go to the runes, it's da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, do-do-do-do-do-do. It's very poppy and cheery, right? But if you're doing a genocide run, the music changes, and it is dark. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. It's very ethereal and weird. Okay, are we under attack? Oh my god, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're getting attacked from everywhere. Yup, we're leaving. Woohoo! So long, and thanks for all the fish. Yep, we are leaving the F. I'm also leaving all these poles. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this game mode kicks on real hard. Yeah, run Forest, run for real. We're not gonna lose anything. We're not gonna lose anything, but yeah, I can't stick around any longer. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, leave the poles. The poles are so cheap. There, I just replaced them. So this is called Dimension Warp is the name of the mod for this. And the idea is we were working on, as an engineer, we were working on a dimensional traveling platform. And our lab completely went and we are now being pulled from planet to planet to planet against our will until we can fix our miraculous contraption. So I'm absolutely freaking leaving. I think we got everything, though. Okay. Nothing but sand and stone, not a single resource in sight. We're not joking. But is there coal rock? There's coal rock. I guess the bigger question is there water? Water would at least mean I can do science. I have a lot of belts. Holy buckets. When did that happen? Okay, so it's a rest, neo-novice, barren. Yeah, very scary kind of a... Without intentionally being threatening, right? That's kind of the beauty of it. It's ominous, it's ethereal without it being intentionally. It's not like re. It's not like that. You don't feel pressured like you've got to make decisions this very second because it's an automation game. So they did just a really good job with this. If we could get construction robotics, this would be a great treasure trove for a bunch of free material. Okay. Well, I don't have water. So I don't have steam. I don't have steam, so I don't have electricity. I don't have electricity, so I'm not doing research. So... It's nice to have a rest stop in between. Okay. So, what are we working on? We're not, in any case, ready for military. I'm not going to try to work on military science. More resource production would be good. I wouldn't mind to try this. The price of this makes me think we should have done this earlier, but I wanted to ramp up on some of the stuff first. I do want the other tool belt first. Logistics. Warp generator, meh. Solar energy would have kept this in the clear, but that's okay. Hindsight's 3080 or whatever. A lot of this is oil bound. Factory beacon is oil bound. Warp mobile gate is red-green bound. Yeah, I don't have fluid handling yet though. But yes, that would be awesome. Circuit network. Enable the warp gate and the mobile gate. Each level improve the energy flow between the platform, warp gate, and the mobile gate. Okay. So that means we could have our power plant on the ship. And then we could just place the mobile gate, and then there's that. I'm not running pylons anymore. Which is a very minimal thing. It's not even that energetically expensive. Like, it's not that hard to do. Okay, what else do I want to do here? Maybe leave the science here? Do some little automation stuffs? Now, this caution stuff is going to be removed. If I know anything about these mods, and I like to think I do, what's going to happen is they're going to get... something's going to get placed there. I don't really see a cool way to do this. And maybe that's alright. 1, 2, 3... There's just not quite enough room for this to look good, is there? That's okay. You've done a Tesla factory playthrough to make it more efficient. Elon watched your vids, made factories bad. Oh gosh. There is no way. There is no way any of that is true, but I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you. If anything, they were lessons learned on what not to do, and that's also fine. We're gonna start doing this. You could be red, be green. I want 4 greens. Then this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Gear it up here? No, I'd rather have the more complex stuff here. Belts. Belts and inserters. Man, the spacing on this is going to be real rough. Let's try that. Let's try that. And then just one in the middle. It doesn't matter. You're going to be belts. You're going to be inserters. You're going to be probably gears. And then we'll just pre-feed everything. Can I have that? Thank you. That's full. And that's full. And I'm going to take all this. Okay, take all you can, literally. Okay, there's that. Everything should be connected. You can have that. Yep. Okay. That's all done. Now, for the science. A little annoying, sure. But the idea of a game like this is we need to maximize our effect with that. Hi. You okay? I think there's birds outside. Actually, I can hear them. I know there's birds outside. And I think Zenny wants to get out there, but both my cats are indoor cats, and I do not let them out. There's plenty of toys and stuff in here to keep them busy, don't get me wrong. But we have in our area ticks, and we have something else. It's like a real no-no for cats. Cats and dogs, but I don't have any dogs. Let's see here. So that's all set up. That's all set up. This at least gives me some amount of production without having to worry too much. Is there anything else I want or need here? Ammo? I think ammo would be dope. Can I? This is not ideal, but that's okay. How much ammo do we have? 1.1k. We're good on ammo right now, but the idea is you come in, you dump all the stuff, you move it around, you're done. Let's go ahead and do a save. And I like this as a constraint, that you don't have a ton of room. In Factorio and like Minecraft, and would just go crazy. Build a really wide and fat base. Why? You'll just generate more chunks. No problem. For the hydrate and stretch. Oh, that's good. Thank you. With something like this, we don't have a lot of room, so we've got to be really careful. Defensively, offensively, rada. Ready? Oh, let's grab the coal. I do need some coal to jumpstart the system. We've already fed everything. Yeah, let's do. Something's missing here, but you can't quite tell what. Iron, stone, copper. Is it coal? I'm gonna be a sad puppy if it's just coal. Like, it's not gonna be uranium, right? Maybe? Oh, did I just feed you ammunition and stuff? Do that. Yeah, my bad. You can't feed ammunition into a boiler. I'll tell you that right now for nothing. We have a ton of coal, so coal's not really a core issue. Science is happening right away. Got a little fancy with that one. There we go. I can make a really Minnesota remark about what is outside that is issue with your pets. As long as it is above the belt and polite, non-racist, sexist, derogatory, or anything, you can make a remark. And not insultory to a group of people. Like, if it's just like a silly thing, like, I'm from Minnesota, and we have a phrase. Like, that's fine. Cool. We are all gamers first and foremost. We treat each other with respect, because that's what we do. I'm from the Midwest, so I probably have a bit of an accent on myself. Reckon I might do have a bit of an accent. Is A-okay. 2, 3, 4. As we get into green circuit make, we are going to need way more copper. So I'm just getting that sealed up. Now that most, if not all, of our manufactory is happening at the base, below the belt. Okay. So, yeah. I've been told I've got a bit of an accent. Been told many times. Okay, easy there. Giving me the wild eyes. Can't even believe it. Reckon you can't even believe it. Okay, that should be something I don't have to deal with. The thing we're missing is coal. That seems pretty straightforward. But this is why we build a reserve, right? I'm continuously being functional. Even without. Plenty of power. Awesome. Yes! Tool belt, tool belt. Tool belt. That'll give me 30 more slots. I'm told Midwest has no accent, but I just plain talk funny, so consider that an accent. I've talked to you before. You don't seem like that a thing. Catnip has come on Twitch. Gotta go. Thank you, Johnny. You're welcome. Have yourself a delightful time, and thanks for visiting, friend. Stay safe. Treat yourself right. Treat others right. Stay hydrated, and probably some fifth thing I forgot. Tend to babble. I mean, we were talking about mystical agriculture yesterday, and I did not feel you were babbling. I have what has been referred to as a rampant case of can't shut the hell up. That's how I've been. Those guys are a little faster. Are frosty guys supposed to be faster? What's my time belt? Central. If we're talking about time zone, Central Time Zone. In the Americas. So it is right now 11:06 Central Times. Okay, this planet is obviously a little more aggressive. But the cool thing is we're still going to make bank. So they're coming from this northeast. We're going to adjust our defenses accordingly. Choose an announcer for radio sports. I've also been told I've got a voice for like National Public Radio, NPR. Because they're always, this is 11:06 Central Standard Time. Welcome to National Public Radio. If you're catching us now, you are in the middle of our fund drive. Absolutely. We ask for donations to make sure the services that you rely on stay up and current. We have several reporters and individuals who report to us daily with news and information that you come to expect from National Public Radio. Please give generously during our spring fall drive for yeah, I could probably figure it out. I don't think I could do it for sports because I don't think I understand sports. -6. It's this guy. Man, they are wanting to be feisty. Yeah, this is really neat because on the other versions of this sort of mod style, what happens is you go to a frost planet. On the frost planet are frost biters. But here on Neo Novice, we're getting a little mix of everything. Again, it's not like a big deal. Watch YouTube vids, you remind me of them. I'll not name names because they are political. Fair enough. Fair enough. And good call on that. We're getting a little hammered here. And not in the fun highball of whiskey, no ice. Tons of belts. I'll take those inserters. Everything is working. This is going to be the fastest research I think we're ever going to do. And I have one miner. Two, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 rows. So this will give us 9. This will give us 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, perfect. And now we're going to research the next tool belt. Oh, there's 5 levels of tool belt? What? Oh, what? Dude, you don't get more inventory slots like this until you get to like power armor and modular armor. Those give you like an extra row because you're carrying it on the suit or whatever, on the pack. But this is insane. Yeah, just the one hitter would be nice. And then let's go somewhere else. Productia. The production planet. Productia platform upgrade. Increase the Productia platform size. I don't know what it is. Oh, we need automation 2. Sure. Let's get that. Let's get that. I would like fluid handling, but I don't have engines. We're gonna get a lot of fundamental stuff knocked out here, I think. I don't think I want the warp generator. I don't think I want that. I do want whatever this is. The mobile warp gate. Yeah, that looks like that's gonna give us something to do for a while. Let's give them something to talk about. Yoink. Dude, if I could still sock away a ton of iron and a ton of copper, I'm a happy chappy. Let's talk about the format of my streams, right? If this is your first time seeing me, again, welcome. The way in which I do things, I'd like to stream for about 7.5, 8 hours, Monday through Friday. My schedule's been a little messy. I've been ill. Also, the weather around me has been fairly inclement at times. It's been a little dodgy here and there, to be honest. But what I like to do for streaming is I like to stream for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. I'll take about a 10-minute break, like a proper break, get up, get a snack, refill my water, recharge a little bit, and then we'll just keep going. For purposes of YouTube, because all my stuff ends up on YouTube eventually, for purposes of YouTube, what I do is I cut the recording there. So for our, let's say, 8-hour stream, there'll be 2 4-hour recordings. That just makes it easier for me to upload. It makes it easier for me to do like proper naming of episodes. Otherwise, it's like, how do you give like a 5-word title to 8 hours of gameplay? And I don't want it to be like stream number 8750 Purple Squirrel Monkey or whatever. Like I like to be like, and then there was more or something. Like I like to be a little more succinct. And that allows me to be a little more succinct about it. So that's kind of the idea about the whole thing. Yeah. That's kind of the idea. And as always, even if this isn't your first time, feel free, let me know if there's anything I need to adjust. Any changes I need. Is the audio good? Is the game audio bad? Is my gameplay sad? Just let me know. Let me know. I don't know if something's borked if you don't tell me something's borked. And we're already getting attacked from 4 or 5 positions. That's fine. They're not that threatening yet. So we're check up a little more ammo here. I have at least like 15. Okay. That. There's that. Good. Okay, we're doing. You stop. All the gears. If something's not working, we got your back, John. Yay! Thank you, friend. As always. Oh, what a sweetie. Oh, sorry. Cracking all the knuckles now because I'm nervous because we're actually getting attacked, which isn't that nerve-wracking, but you get the idea. Yep. I now have a ridiculous amount of storage. Also, what I'll be doing during the break is I'll be checking on the weather and making sure like things are all right. Actually, I have not given Hat a hydrate in the last several seconds. There we go. The best streamer to listen to. Aww. Oh my gosh, guys. That's so sweet. Thank you. Aw. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. That all gets beefed. That gets beefed. You get beefed. I need more beefs. I am actually blushing. This is why I'm thankful I don't do webcams and stuff. Not because I think I'm ugly. Whatever. But it's just too much blushing. Turret is out of gun. Our base is under. I'm actually running low on ammo here. That's not great. More compliments. No! Oh, didn't I turn these on? I didn't turn them on. Dumb. Alright. That's still chunking. That's still chunking. We've got 17 minutes. They're really getting in on it now. They're really getting the taste. Hold on. That point right there is where the action's at. I cannot wait for power armor and construction robotics. Oh, man. Okay, clean. Got a ton of iron. Got turrets running out of DACA. Cool. Yeah. You gotta really layer the turrets. One turret with 100 ammo is not gonna cut it. 10 turrets with 10 ammo buffers off that damage much better. So that's why I'm happy to lay a bunch of turrets, even if it's... Jeez! They are really feeling the thirst. How much? 50. Okay, so we're consuming 200 rounds a minute, or 50 rounds a minute, which is 200 iron. We're producing more iron than we're consuming right now. So right now we're okay. We might want to... Scooty Puff Jr., are we out of here? Is this 11? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is nuts. Okay, we are now going to discover the production planet Productia? Productia? Productia. I could go either way in terms of pronunciation. Is it Productia or Productia? Holy buckets, guys. Easy. Okay, we're gonna pack up real... Yeah, we're gonna pack up. How long until this? 4 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna pack up copper. And we're gonna slowly meld into the shadows. Slowly meld into the shadow. The base is under attack. I see an attack in the north. I don't think I'm in danger. It's just the more swarming that happens. I got the hiccups. The harder it's going to be for us to pack up. That's the issue. To pack up and pack up safely. Okay. Pack up a little bit here, pack up a little bit there. Pack up a little bit here, pack up a little bit there. Good. Good. Okay. I can just hang tight for a while. Reconsolidate, move some of the stuff around. I'd like to see if we could research this Productia planet, and then we can go there? Hey, Cobalt! Good day, friend. Hope you're doing well today, sir. Hey, how's the arm? How's the wrist? How's the assembly? How's the whole thing? How's the wrist joint wing assembly? The rotator cuff humanoid? I don't know. I know human body physiology as much as I know about guns and cars, which is none. How's the punch matron ever? It is thundering outside. And not weather. You hear all this? Dude, freaking cray cray. And so yeah, we're packing up. We're packing up. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Okay, crack the knuckles, we gotta go. Still a cyborg, but besides that I can like move my elbow and shoulder both at the same time while holding something. Hey, that's awesome. That might not sound like a lot to some folks, but like that is awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. Regular incremental growth, right? Progress moving forward. Even if it's 1%, it's 1% in the right direction. I gotta figure out how to get all this crap out of here. Besides that, I can like move my elbow. Oh, I already read that, yeah. I can reach for stuff now. Hey, that's still really good. Yeah, this is what's dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on the map. Sell my last turn and then I get swarmed. It looks like they're going for the main base now. Whatever was attracting them a second ago is no longer. Look at all those bodies, dude. Crazy. And there's explosive biters somewhere? Awesome, I guess. We're out of here. We're out of here. Warp. Go. Go, 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 go. Push the button, Kronk. I actually bought a new TV. It's 27 kilograms. I looked at it myself. Gah. Cobalt, why? Cobalt, why? You gotta be good to your body. Trust me, I wish to ascend synthetically myself. Unfortunately, I got the one body. This is dumb. I'm doing it. Doing it. It's dumb. I'm doing it. There. Great. Maybe for compactness sake, that's actually not a bad play. Alright. Anything good? Nope. Cool. Alright. We're gonna have to scoot around. You are correct. By all historian, you've unlocked a new path to a new floor. It's dark down there. Maybe we need something else to make it fully operational. Okay, so that unlocked... Oh, that's just the platform. That's not a planet. It has the planet icon. I thought it was... Okay. Yeah, let's do more of this. Won't have energy until you reach platform electrified grounds, which is here. Which is blocked. Okay. We're just going to unlock all the platforms. Like, I should have rushed this, I saw the planet icon, and that's why I was like, oh! So remember when I said it was going to delete some stuff? Okay, wait, what? Hold on. It said it wouldn't have... Wait. Not the pepper. It starts and then maybe need some to make it fully operational. This is operational. I don't need lights. Lights are for chumps. I would also like some lights, so we're just gonna do the research thing. I'm in space! It was quite alright. I did 2 hours over the assembly, looked at how I could grab mostly with my left arm to not load my right arm. Cobalt, are you allergic to asking for help? My friend. This is a lesson you'll have to learn someday. You need to ask for help. Okay, so there is stuff down here. Excellent. Now this is... We're coming to the point where I'd like to just bust this back. Is there no coal again? No, there's coal. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know. Why am I running power down here? Blarg. That's why. I need something they call hyper-independent. Yeah. I know the feeling, because am also the thing. Where does this go? Okay, just like that. Okay. Automation level 2. Work complete. Scrobu. So I don't... Oh, so maybe the planets are just the main 3 planets. When I read it originally, I was like, oh, these are all mini worlds or something. That's not how this works. Okay, there's that. Yeah, the hyper toxic masculine. What are you, not a man? My back is jacked up. If that's the criteria, then no, I'm not a man. That's fine. I don't have that pride bullcrap to deal with. That's fine. I need someone to help me lift this television. Maybe the real planets are the globes we found along the way. Cobalt. At least you're gonna tell me some good news, right? You're gonna tell me that you tried Timberborn, right? You're gonna tell me some good news. Tell me that. I'm not gonna overlook you lifting a TV with your broke ass arm, but still. Already? Get out of here, you nerd burglars! That's right, I can game again. Good. And now we've got toxic biters. Huzzah! We got an ad break in about a minute, folks. Oh, God. We got an ad break in about a minute. Please hydrate. Get out of your chair, move around, wiggle your rumps or whatever you like to do. Just, yeah. We're good on dang near everything. I'm gonna run up, dump off some stuff. I'm out of hydration. So I'm actually gonna pause the recording in about 30 seconds for, you know, the YouTube side. I'll take my 10-ish minute break. I'll be able to get some more water and everything. So let's go ahead and save. Save this. Save this. Okay. I'm gonna go get some hydration. I'm gonna stretch as well. I'll be back, let's say about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this sucker on. Boom. For those of you joining us on YouTube, thanks again. I hope to catch you all next time.